2.
We're live. All right, guys. Welcome to Tabletop CP After Dark. You guys haven't watched this before. You're here for the new game. This is just us recording the filming of the game, which will be edited into the official battle report later. So there's a lot of off-camera stuff, and there'll probably be a lot more in this one with us having to dive in the rule book and stuff a little bit more than usual. But anyway, we're playing 02Hundred Hours, the new stealth World War II game by Great for Now Games. I'm going to be running the SAS, so I got 4 guys. Andre's going to be the Germans, and he's going to be patrolling, kind of oblivious to my presence until he's aware that I'm there. And there's an alarm level that'll go up, and there's ways that he can spot me. So we'll go over that as we play the game. But yeah, the objective is I have to blow up this spotlight. So the searchlight here, it's lighting up the British bombers that are flying over to bomb Germany. And we've been ordered to come in and take it out to help protect the bomber crews.
Welcome, David.
And I think that's it. Yeah, so that's just a really brief intro into what we're doing. In the real video, there's a lot more. We'll go into it a lot more detail. So I think we're ready, Andre, if you're ready.
I'm ready.
What side do you want to stand on? I guess I should stand on that side since I'm going to be deploying over there.
So you don't really care where I want to stand?
I guess not.
Okay. Let's see how that works.
All right, so we're ready to begin the game. Andre will be the bag man.
And
the defender always goes first, and that is the officer.
because we got 2 chevrons as opposed to
2
1.
chevrons.
So that's one of my characters.
Yep. And since he is not on a patrol route, he will do the roving patrol action,
Which is a white and a gray roll.
Yep. And it goes on your. So he has that's this one here, react.
So he's
3. So we've got 2 successes, so it's got to be equal to or less than. So you got a success there and success there.
So I can use either of those, and each of those adds
1 inch.
1 inch.
So it's a 4-inch base move. So it'll be a 6
So I
inch.
can go 6 inches that way or 6 inches that way.
Yep. And if you go this way, you'll have to lose 1 inch for going over that.
So going 5 inches that way.
Turn on the recorder. Make sure it's recording. Tis recording. Old school's here. Waiting his copy of the game. And hopefully this will get you ready for it. Grab my switcher. Put it over here. Okay, you ready? I think we did that right?
Yep, so far.
All right, next one. So normally we would each draw, but since I'm holding the camera,
I'm drawing for Travis.
drawing for me. So this is one of my troopers. So it's either the paratroopers. We got Shea and Dignan or McKinnon. So I'll have to bring one of them in within 24 inches of this corner. All right, where do we want to? I might bring them in back here. I had just good success bringing them in back here.
It was a good spot last time.
But they're going around the other way now, so.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much that really matters.
You know, it'll take them forever to get over here. Well, no, we got that guy. Yeah. Up here would be a good spot for the Bren. Really good spot. I think I'll bring the Bren in over there. All right, the Bren is going to come in. Coming up to there. And then, so this one I roll sneak. So what's our sneak thing? That's
Sneak. Move carefully. Black and a white. Plus, if there are no enemies within 15 inches with line of sight to the fighter at the start of the action, roll another gray.
Okay, so
That's 24.
yep. Yeah.
I'm like, that looked like he was closer than 12 to the edge there.
Okay, so 2 grays and a white. And
Yep.
he is a. Sorry. So let the camera.
And you got freeze and recon are your metal effects.
All right, so we'll do. So he gets 2 grays and a white. We're not going to go over this every time. For the first time, we'll go over it. So he's sneaking. So he gets a gray and a white for that. And if there's no enemy within 15 inches of him,
With line of sight.
he gets another one. So he is a react of 2. So I need a 2 or less for a success. All right, I got 1 success and 1 metal effect. So we'll go over these metal effects a little bit later when they come into play. I don't think these metal effects for sneak are going to do anything right now. But I do get 1 success. This negative eyeball would cancel out a positive eyeball in here, which would be a detected marker on him. So I'll get 1 success. So I'm going to move 4 plus 2 per success. So I'll go ahead and move him up 6 inches. Is that right?
No.
No.
+1. You're
Plus
sneaking.
1. Oh, +1. Okay, so 5 inches. Okay, he's going to move up here by the door. Okay. That's Tyson. So McKinnis, so it's only 1 inch for success when you're sneaking. So he snuck up here 5 inches. There's a door on the back of this church. I'm going to try to get up here with that Bren into that bell tower. I think that's a good spot for it. So next draw will be for Andre.
And I got a
Trooper, or a sentry in this case.
So I'm going to put it on this guy.
Okay. All right, so he'll get, just 1 each, right? All right, so he's going to put, dog handler is going to go next. So since the alarm is calm, he only gets the 2 dice. Once it's raised, he'll start getting extra dice for moving. And he gets no successes. He's only a reactive 1, so no
Okay.
6. Yep, so he's going to put an eyeball on him for that. So
So I'm going to be detected.
So he will be detected.
And I get a 4-inch.
Yeah, and if there's no successes, you just move whichever way you're facing as a sentry.
But I do have a metal,
Yep.
which on the patrol, I can use that as a recon. Oh, I could also, I was hoping to turn, but because I didn't have any successes, I can't turn. I could recon, but you're not within 15, so I'm not going to be able to detect you, so
He'll just,
that'll be that.
he'll just move along his patrol route with his dog facing forward, oblivious. All right, next one. So he's drawing for me now.
And Travis gets his officer, or
Yeah,
his,
one of my 2 characters. Okay. Then obviously, I'm going to have my sergeants come in over here. Probably come in this way. This way. So 2 grays and a white.
And yes, that is a bunch of noisy birds out in the green belt chirping away.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to bring in, who is this? Sergeant Leach. He's going to come in. So I'm going to get 2 grays and a white for the same reason that McKinnis did. So I got 1 success, an eyeball, which is not good. So he's going to be detected.
What order were you using?
Sneak
But which one of the symbols?
for the sergeant. Oh, I'm sorry. He's only a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only a reactive 2.
So it's
Okay.
important to watch your, make sure your opponent isn't cheating.
So I don't get an extra inch of movement.
Yep.
So all I did was detected in a 4-inch move. Okay.
But
Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. So moving in 4 inches.
well, you could freeze
Oh, I could freeze.
because you got the metal. So if you wanted to try
And I
and
would. Yeah. Okay. So what does that do?
it allows you, so freeze. The fighter does not move or turn at all during the action. Make a basic react test, and each success provides a negative eyeball.
React test. Okay. So that's a black and a red, black and a white, I believe. All right. So Andre was about to say that since I had a metal, the metal effect, one of the metal effects for sneak is freeze, which means you just stop in your tracks. You don't move.
So you stepped on a twig, you heard a snap, and you just froze right there, making sure you're not making any other noises. And
I will
Here it
roll a
comes.
basic react test, and if I get a success, it counts as an eyeball, which I do, or a negative eyeball.
Yeah.
So that equals one of these, which takes away my eyeball. So he is not detected, but he froze, so he did not move. So it's important to keep those eyeballs off you if you're moving.
staying
in stealthy.
undetected is super important as the attacker. And this is me.
Yep. So that's
This is my second activation for my
officer.
officer, and it's going to be the same thing, isn't it?
Yep. All right, so we might cut out some of this movement stuff here. I don't know if we have to film every single random
So
random patrol.
yeah, one success. So that would be 5 inches this direction,
And a metal.
and a metal, which means I could do a recon. I can also, I believe, do a reface with that.
Okay, let's check it out.
So he's on a roving patrol. Okay,
So nothing.
let me explain it. So the metal effect, I can turn with the metal, but I can only turn in the direction of the any success or any chevron. So because I only had the one chevron, it didn't change how I would face.
So that would come into play more when we have more dice when the alarm level starts rising.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So next one.
And for Travis, we have Ooh.
Timer. Okay. So for that, that means that I get to pull an order card. So we'll just show the order cards on the camera so that the other person doesn't know what it is. So there it is. So it gives me a free action, essentially, when I activate. So I'll keep that.
and then it passes back over to me, and I'm activating a regular trooper.
Yeah, I don't know if we should show every single, if we show every single one of these just patrolling things, you know, we'll just
You want to do it for the first
just the first turn.
turn?
Yeah, we'll just do the first turn. That's a good idea. Okay. All right, so let's do the first turn here. We'll show how it works, but maybe we'll change the format up a little bit next
So
turn.
that's going to be 0 successes.
Yep.
With a patrol route of 4 inches -1 for going over. So he's just going to go right up to there, except he doesn't take his
Patrol marker.
patrol point with him.
Okay.
And
we did
next.
leave Andre's reserves chips out of the bag. They will be put in the
Come
bag
in.
when they.
Ah!
So another timer for me. So this is the opposite of our test game when Andre was getting it, which means I get another order card. So let's see what it is. Okay, not horrible, but not super good.
And
That's for you.
but it's for you because I've activated twice and I've only got the one character on the board.
Yep.
So because I can't use it, I give it to Travis and he gets to place it.
Okay, so I could either activate Leech again, or I could bring Baldwin in, which I will probably. going to bring Baldwin in over here.
I like having this edge on the table.
As you can put your hands on
I
it.
can lean in here and you don't get any glare from my head.
Yeah, if you're on that side, you don't see your head.
Oh. Well, I've also got an extra foot of table here.
So I can come in all the way up to here. Okay, I'm going to have him. I'm going to bring Baldwin in. That's my ship. And he is going to come in. Alright, but I have a guy within 15, but he has to be in line of sight, right?
Yeah, and even if those other guys were within 15, they're not line of sight because they're facing the wrong way.
Okay. So let's first turn. So we'll just change the format up next. I'm going to bring Baldwin in so I can come in all the way up to here. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to try to just stop at the edge here. So I don't think you can. I think when you're sneaking, you can stop. It's up to 4 inches. If you're doing a patrol, you have to go the full distance. There is a metal effect that allows you to not go the extra inches for success in advance, I believe. But normally for Andre, he's got to go the full distance. He can't stop. With my guys sneaking, I can stop. So I'm going to just try to move up to the edge here. So I got an eyeball, but I also got a negative eyeball. So that cancels that out. And then I got one. Nope, no
One
success. So I'm just going to move 4 inches. So just move on like that. And that is what he will do.
Or he could have just moved on 1 inch.
Yeah. Okay, so Baldwin, he just popped in there behind the garage. And hopefully, maybe we can sneak out and knife that guy in the back. Okay.
And
again, because your officer's gone.
Yep. So that was my draw, but again, my officer can't use it, so I hand it to Travis.
Okay, and then I'm going to use it over here on Leech again, I think. Yeah, we're just going to move up. Alright, so Leech, we got 2 successes and a negative eyeball. So that's going to be a 6-inch move. So I'm just going to move up towards the back of the restaurant. And, recreate that a little bit.
Do you ever have trouble when you're editing with all of the recreations?
Nah.
It's pretty easy to follow.
Yeah. All right, so he's gone twice. Okay. So that's that. So Sergeant Leech, with the 2 successes, got the extra 2 inches of movement. So moved up 6 there by the well. He's heading up toward the back of the restaurant. Next chip. A timer. So that's the last timer.
So I drew it, but I don't get a card for it because it was the 3rd timer. It just ends the turn.
The 3rd timer ends the turn. So Andre got no event cards for himself. And I got 2. And yeah, so that's the end of the first turn. So I think we'll change the format a little bit. Maybe we won't show all of the dice rolls because they're not all relevant, I don't think, especially if you're just patrolling.
Well, yeah, for the most part, yeah, especially early on, you're not actually trying to detect anything, and
yeah.
So
if something happens, we'll come back and we'll talk about it. But if it's just normal moving and patrolling, we'll go as far as we can until something happens, and then we'll try to remember everything that happened and summarize it. So we'll pick everything up and we'll start the next turn.
And it'll be kind of confusing, because I'll be going around in a circle.
Yeah.
try and keep track of that.
Yeah.
All right, we're out.
I'm sure we can figure that out. Okay. So let's check our thing here. So we got Stotzenberg, Old School, Tully, Micus, Greetings Peeps. Got Padilla here, Christopher Russell, and MD HNEO 007. We'll just call him 007. And Sean Houston.
Hola. You from the islands?
Hola, ¿qué pasa?
Oh, wrong hola, not aloha. My bad, my bad. I got all excited.
Missing an A in there.
Yeah, well, I haven't gamed in Hawaii for over 20 years, so.
All right, so I'll just do the first draw. So we'll just do the first draw, I guess. Like I said, the format's going to be a little bit challenging in this game just because of the way it works.
And
Andrea goes. The defender always goes first.
okay.
So we'll try a turn and see how it works just by drawing off camera and then coming back when something happens.
And I got one success, and I'm already spotted, but because I'm not within 6 inches here, it can't, because I believe 6 inches line of sight or 2 inches indirect line of sight. If you get an additional detected, it can place onto somebody else.
Right.
So
Yes.
it's just a 4-inch move.
Yep.
And
And exactly which area he was. Okay. So we'll be back. All right, let's just pull and do stuff until something happens.
let me have the,
the timers, yes. Good idea.
although I should probably leave them out because my first draw didn't have any timers in there, so we won't give you the advantage there. Officer.
All right, I'm going to move. We'll just move Leech up. No successes. So we'll just move up 4. Okay.
And my officer. No choices. We'll go 6 inches this way. And you get the first timer. Do you want to show the card or just do that?
Yeah, we'll do a little recap. I guess we don't have to go through the whole turn, but every
event.
every time something happens. All right, so something happened. Like I said at the beginning of this video, man, this is a weird game to film. Anyway, so Leech moved up. His officer moved up, and I got a timer. So that means I draw another card. So let's show all the cards when they come up. So there it is. Andre's cards are totally different. They're event cards, so like all kinds of crazy things can happen.
It's going to be 0. So that's just a 3-inch.
Another officer, huh?
Well, you got 2 of them, so
Yeah, he didn't move far enough though. I can't sneak around. I mean, I could, yeah. And then, of course, your officer is moving this way.
I'm like, are you in a hurry?
All right, we're gonna sneak. We're gonna sneak around with Baldwin, just up to the window here. All right, I got 1 success, and I got 2 medals, but
You can recon.
I have to have line of sight though, right? To recon.
You got line of sight to those other boys? You got
Oh,
15 inch there?
Yeah, I do. So yeah, I could. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna pull up here, and then I will do a recon. So we'll film this. So a recon. within 15, and Recon is just it's a smarts test.
Recon. Basic.
Smart test, yeah. A white and a
Oh, there it is. Yeah. White and a black, +1 if covert and in cover.
the enemy is covert and cover lose 1 black dice. So it's either 2 or 1.
Oh, so you don't get a plus.
Yeah. So let's move the camera a little bit. Oh no. Camera not available. Damn you, camera. All right. I think I can see now. Okay. So I had Baldwin. So what I want to do, I had him sneak around here. I got 2 medals on my sneak, which is I can use one of them to do a recon. And a recon, you have to have line of sight to someone within 15, which I do have line of sight to these guys here, and I'm within 15. So I'll take a basic smarts test, which is a black and a white, and my SAS officer smarts are 3. So I need 3 chevrons on at least one of these. I got 2 medals, which does nothing.
No. If you had 3 medals, that would be an auto success. You could exchange those for a success. But
all right, so Baldwin tried to spot them. Still a little too dark out. Maybe some mist blowing by.
thought I saw
There was something over there.
some SS.
And Andre's officer.
Is that a success for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
The active 3.
So 5 inches and
How's the heat and humidity in the nerd cave? It's pretty humid today. We got the monsoons here.
but the heat isn't too bad, so it's not too horrible.
Not super horrible. Not great, but it's been worse.
Okay, all I can do is recon, which
What did you do? You rolled the
5-inch move.
okay. Keep going. One of my troopers. I'm gonna move.
You're going to try and go into the building.
Yeah, so yeah, what's the rule there? We'll have to show this on camera. So your officer just moved over there.
5 inches, yeah.
Yeah, and anyone watching this video or this live stream, we're struggling to figure out, or I'm struggling to figure out the how to film it. Just the way that the dice or the chips come out and stuff, it's a lot different than
You got to pass a brawn test.
brawn test. So my brawn for a trooper is 2. And that's just
For this, eyeballs count.
eyeballs count as success.
No, they count as
Oh.
eyeballs.
Okay, because you're banging on a door, trying to break the door down.
Yep.
All right, so that'll be McInnes. All right.
And the interior is rough terrain.
Rough terrain. What does that mean?
Rough terrain. Fighters can see up to 2 inches through rough terrain. Any further blocks line of sight.
Oh, wow.
Moving through rough terrain at any point during your action reduces movement by 1 inch.
What? Wow. Okay. All right, so I had McInnes here is going to try to break this door down and go into the church. So I have to take a brawn test to break the door down. If I get an eyeball, he's detected because he's trying to smash through a door. So we'll see if we can quietly smash through this door. Brawn test. SAS Trooper's brawn is 2. I got it. And no eyeball.
Bummer.
So I will move in. I can move in, what, 3 inches?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Or 4 inches because you got a success.
Yeah. But then it's -1 for moving in rough terrain, right?
So yeah, so that's 4 inches, right?
Okay, yep, there we go. Just quick. Pastor McKinnis and his Bren are in here, and it's rough terrain inside the church. It's very dark in there.
There's furniture,
there's
pews, walls,
statues,
beer cans,
everything. The Germans probably threw a bunch of crap in there. So he's in there now. Next one is going to be my officer, since Andre's
on my
officer
draw.
already went on Andre's draw. So I still have, both my officers both have 1 action left. Okay. So popping out now, there. So I'm just gonna have, I think I'll have this guy just move up to the corner here. My sergeant. Cancel out. So
Nice.
the eyeballs cancel, and I just move up 4, but I'm just gonna go up to the corner. Kind of peek around.
All good.
Yep. Yeah, just keep pulling.
You again.
Another officer, okay. I will just roll this and not move. I just want to see if I get a medal so I can try to detect those guys again. Okay, I do. Let me recreate this, because now that I'm so close to this, I can. There we go. So we'll recreate this move. Around there, and then we will do a.
Oh, there you go. Not switching the cameras around, making everybody dizzy.
Yeah.
Somebody yell at Travis for me.
Getting busy here. Okay, so we go over this. Okay, so I did. Again, I'm confused. He moved up there. I didn't get any successes. So he just moved up to the corner of the restaurant, kind of kicking down around the corner towards that half track. And then over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Baldwin. I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay here because I would like to try to jump out and knife this guy when he goes by, assuming that officer doesn't come back this way. But I want to get a medal so that I can try to spot those guys. Okay, I got a medal. I think if I detected myself.
I see me.
But I did. Those cancel each other out. So I need to take a basic smarts test. My smarts was 3. And we do
no problem.
Okay. So these 2 guys here
Are detected.
are now detected, which will help my sergeant out a little bit. All right, next one.
Hey, I get a
Andre
card.
got a timer.
And I got my card.
Oh, I'm showing. You're supposed to. I'm not supposed to look at it.
Well, you're not supposed to read it.
Oh,
You're just showing it on the
Okay,
camera.
I'm not reading we're gonna hold it up for a few seconds. Hit pause if you want to read it. So there it is.
No, I get to read it.
I thought you were gonna hold it up, and I was gonna just put it. But yeah, that'll work too. Or I can
Oh,
see
that
it.
actually could come in fairly handy
Okay,
in this scenario.
next chip.
Next chip is
One of my
one of your
troopers.
troopers.
So I have just my parallel. Since they're coming on the board, I'll show it. So let's see here. This is an SMG and a rifle. It might just come down this way, I think. Kind of spread out on the board a little bit. I guess we could ice tray it. Maybe. Without the ice tray. Okay. Yeah, let's bring the troopers down over here. So it's going to be 2 gray.
So you're 1 foot off that corner, right?
Oh shit, that's right. I can only come in 24. Huh? Well, never mind then. I guess we're going to be coming in.
Well, you can still get over to that alley. Yeah,
Yeah, I guess I
it'll
could go.
take you a couple turns,
Yeah.
but
That's cool. I got time.
times on Travis's side. Yes, it is.
Is it though?
It really is. Or well, actually, every turn doesn't the alert go up one?
Oh yeah, that's right. They forgot the alarm.
We forgot the alarm.
Alert marker end of turn, so it goes up to 1. That's the only thing that happened.
Do my guys getting eyeballs?
No, only alert marker placed on attacker raises it.
Bummer.
So I got 1 success and a metal effect. What's the metal effect for sneak?
You can freeze or recon, I believe.
So let's move up 5 inches that way. Okay. Yeah, this is a very hard game to film. So I've had my 2 troopers here, Shay and Dignan, come on here. So we're just going to try to sneak around the backside by these hedges, line this whole area, and then rush out and plant the bomb.
And
One of Andre's.
and that's it's actually the last chip in the bag other than
2
the
timers.
last timer.
Or the last timer. Okay.
So
One.
they will go ahead and
And we forgot, we did move the timer up 1. The only thing that happened in turn 1 that could raise the timer was the turn ending. It goes up 1 at the end of every turn.
hey, they're detected. So if
They're
there
already
is somebody
detected.
else
Oh, yeah.
in the vicinity, so they're just going to move up there.
Yeah, if there's another enemy within or friendly within, I think 2 or 6 inches or something like that, and you draw another eyeball after you're already detected, it transfers to them. But that wasn't the case. But hey, look at this. I can see you. They can't see me. Well,
Yeah.
I guess it's a 180, right?
Actually, no. It's off of the front of my base.
So,
So no, I can't see you there. But because your base is cutting through my shoulders, I would actually have to roll a die to see if I detect you or not. If I was able to recon.
Oh. Okay.
So I had a success. So does that mean?
Did you have a medal?
So don't need a medal. So turning. After moving, the sentry must turn to face the direction pointed by the chevron on any success result. So
You only had to, so that was the. So you could turn that way.
no, it's not a can.
Oh, you have to. Okay.
I
You
turn
must.
that way.
Hey,
And if one turns, they both turn.
Oh, even better. I'm
So
back here with my silenced carbine.
now at least I turned to my back to you there.
Okay, so that's the end of the turns. The next one's the timer, right?
Yep.
So the alarm's going to go up to 2, and we'll pick everything up. Yeah, this is a tough one to film. Very tough. Let's check our. Shay's here. Yeah, there's a lot of tokens. A lot of tokens. And McInnes is here. It's funny because Shay and McInnes are both in this game. Richard's here. Good evening from Virginia Beach. 76 degrees. Nice. 100% humidity.
Not so nice.
Sounds like the South. 100% humidity. So do you have all the tokens?
Yeah, unless you see that I missed something,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got them all. Oh, I did miss one. All right,
Okay.
are we you gonna start?
I'll
or just
start the new turn. We'll do it.
okay.
All right, so the top of turn 3. And again,
so we're at 2 on the alarm.
Yep.
And I got a regular dude. So I'm gonna activate these guys first.
You have only a 1, so it's not a success.
Okay. So 4 inches. So I'm inch and a half up. So that'd be another 2.5.
Yep.
So I'm over to here. But then, so after moving, the sentry must turn to face the direction pointed by the chevron on any success. If there's more than one, if there are none, recon. After moving and any turn, the fighter may make. So I could do a recon.
Oh,
With the metal.
but there's no one within line of sight.
So that kind of makes it pointless.
Mm-hmm. McKenna says it's 62 where he is with no humidity. But he lives in like Idaho or Utah or Idaho or something like that. Where it's nice weather.
Your character.
All right, let me get some pics real quick here. Man, okay. I guess I'll have Leech sneak down the alleyway here. I've got 2 successes. So that's a 6-inch move.
6 inch. 2 successes. What'd you roll?
These 2 and then that.
Oh, okay.
Tight quarters.
Here, pass it. I got a good shot right here.
This will work.
Okay.
Just barely. So maybe after every 2 shifts. Just kind of go through behind the half track. Towards the objective. All right, let's go that real quick.
Well, my move, then your move.
Yeah, they kind of go together. Your move was those guys, right?
Yeah.
So Andres moved. His 2 sentries have just moved around, and they're heading towards that patrol marker up there. And then after that, Sergeant Leach got 2 successes, and he's moved up. He's right behind the half track, sneaking around. He's got his eyes on the objective.
Keep your eyes on the prize.
And it's Andres. I guess I could get.
So that's a 5-inch move.
Tyson's at work right now watching Tabletop CP.
And
Where'd you go?
right there. But I lost marker number 5. Did you pick it up by chance?
No patrol marker. I don't see it anywhere. 6.
Not seen it in the bag.
Right there, that cloud one. Turn that cloud one over.
Ah. Okay.
All right. So next one.
And not done with him. So I've got a success, and I've got a angle like that, so I can turn
That's a good
that direction. And hey, I'm looking right at you, and you're over 15 inches.
The dog handler, Andre actually got a success and was able to turn looking right in the direction of Leach, but he's over 15 inches. And he didn't get a medal anyway, so I don't think he could have done a recon.
Recon, but yeah, true. But
hey, at least he's facing
the right way.
This is the weird part about the game as the defender, which we'll talk about in the wrap up, I'm sure. But you're kind of just at the mercy of the guys. But I mean, how else are you gonna do a stealth game? Anyway, so one of my characters. I'm gonna move up. What's the range of my carbine? 15 inches. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move it and take a shot at you. I'm gonna take a shot at you, Andre. Here, take this over there.
Take a shot at me?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up and take a shot at your gendarme. So let's just try to get it you from here to your gendarme. Where's the end of that fence at? There we go. That should do it. All right. So yeah, he's gonna just so move and shoot. So a silenced carbines of white and a black, but I'm hitting you not from behind, but I'm hitting you undetected, which I get another gray, I believe. Right?
You're
Pretty sure I get an extra dice. I get some extra dice.
well, you get one for stealthy, right?
Yeah. So +1 if acting fighter is covert. +1 if targeted fighter does not have line of sight to the attacker at any point.
Which is true.
He doesn't. +1 if there's a clear view, which I will have a clear view.
No,
I'll be right against the fence.
no. Read the whole thing. At
Start.
the start of the action.
Oh, so yeah, my 2 inches move is not gonna help me out here. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Okay, so I need so all I'm getting is 2 grays. So it'll be a white and a gray and then 2 extra grays. So that's 4. Okay. And I need it's a strength 1, and my shooting is 2.
What are you firing with?
A silenced carbine.
And that's 2 dice.
Yeah, black and a gray.
Nice.
It's only strength 1 though. All right, let me come on this side and do this. First, let me move the reach up. So the silenced shot, so we can take this gendarme out. So he's gonna move up there like that.
Oh, I thought you were coming from the other. I didn't understand what you were doing there at all. My bad.
He's just gonna pop up there and take a shot. I was gonna do some shooting finally. So Leach, he's the one I'm gonna activate. He's gonna just pop up. So when you're part of any shooting action, you get a free 2-inch move. So he moved 2 inches up to the fence, and we're gonna target this gendarme here. So I'm using my silenced carbine. So base, it's a white and gray. And you get some bonuses. So being covert, I get a gray. And my target not having line of sight to me at any point during the move, which he didn't when I was back there, will give me another gray. So I roll all 4 of these dice. The SAS sergeant shooting is 2. So I need to get at least a 2 chevron.
I thought you said it was 1 on the carbine.
The strength of the weapon.
Oh.
His shooting skill is 2. Ooh,
Woo!
3 successes. Oh, it's not good for the gendarme. Okay, we'll figure this out.
Okay, so pull a marker. I attempt a duck.
Yep. So the duck. So you only rolled a 2, right?
Yeah.
And then, so the most you could block is 2. All right. Okay, so Andre will attempt to duck. So if you have not activated yet, you have to duck. So he's going to pull his chip out, and he's going to use that to duck. If he were in cover, he would get a free duck action. It wouldn't cost him anything. So what he's going to do, he's going to roll on his, let's duck, react, which for a sentry or a gendarme is 1. So he gets 2 dice. So the most he could, if he gets 2 successes, he can only block 2 of these.
And
You
I got none.
No successes. So 3 of them go through.
You didn't identify. You didn't spot me.
Oh, that's right. You're not. Oh man. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to redo this whole thing. I don't remember what I rolled. Did I roll did I roll a metal?
No,
I would have had to roll a metal. Oh man. Okay, I think we screwed that up. Hold on. Yeah, you weren't spotted. Damn it. Okay, well, I don't think I could do that because I don't think I got a medal. And even if I did, you would have to be spotted. Okay, ignore all that. None of that happened, although it was a great roll. It would have been dead. But yeah, you're right. I didn't have you detected. So this. All right.
So you want to redo the whole.
I can't remember what I rolled now. Oh, I didn't roll anything because I was doing a move. Or I was doing a.
You just moved up 2 inches.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Damn, that was a great roll too. All right. I scratch all of that. Andre's right. He's not detected yet. If he was detected, I could have done that, but since he's not detected, I cannot do that. So what I will do instead is I'll just do a normal. I'll just get up there and see.
Or you can shoot those guys in front of the vehicle.
Yeah.
You want to explain why that isn't a good idea necessarily?
Because it would raise the alarm, I think.
Well, because there's 2 of them there, and you're not going to get them both. And usually, you notice when your buddy drops dead right in front of you.
Yeah, bodies raise the alarm.
They cause concern. Yes.
If you see a body, yeah. So okay. Anyway, we'll just have Leech move up and hope they get a medal and I can spawn them.
There's your medal.
He's detected though.
But you've got a medal.
And so I could freeze.
You can freeze.
I will freeze.
Yeah,
I don't want to be
right
detected.
move.
I need to keep him covert so that I can sneak up to the objective. So I need to get a smarts test here. I need a 2. Oh, I don't get it. He's detected.
Oh man.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, that's what happens when you got a guy staring right at you and you're trying to sneak out behind the spotlight.
I don't think I'll move. I'll freeze anyway without losing the thing.
I was going to say, I don't think you've got a choice. Once you freeze, you're not moving.
Okay. So I'm still frozen. I just
Okay.
didn't lose my eyeball. All right.
And, oh wow. Dodged several bullets there, like 4 of them, or 3 of them.
Yeah, not being detected, that really scared me.
Yep. So he's gone, they've gone.
Do you have a dog for Spectre? No, I don't have a dog for Spectre. I need to get one though. One with armor and a bomb. Bomb detecting is different. What'd you do?
So I've only got one choice. I've only got one dude left that hasn't
This guy?
hasn't gone yet. Can I have a white and a gray? Oh,
No success.
hey, I'm detected.
And detected.
5 inches.
5?
Yeah.
Why?
Says I had a success.
No, it's not a success. You're only a reactive 1.
Oh, my bad. Okay, never mind. And it's not a success, so I don't get to change my view. No, which was exactly the way I was pointed anyhow.
His gendarme has moved up. He was detected as well on very old nightfall. So now, if I get my officer here, I might be rolling out. I might be able to sneak up and get that guy.
Ah!
timer. Okay, so I get another order card.
Which is what I need to be drawing,
Not
not
bad.
Travis.
I should probably look through these again. One of them might help me in this situation.
And
There we go.
my
Oh, that's
officer.
your officer. Okay, so Andre's Officer Lankowski will go.
He's
He's
detected.
Lankowski.
And he's going the wrong. Ah,
He's just gonna keep walking over there.
nice.
All right, next.
Oh,
Another timer? Jeez. Lankowski, he's just wandering off. He's wandering over. He must have heard something happening in that shed over there. He just kind of went that way, and then another timer came out for me. And it is this. Oh, this one's pretty good. I remember this from our play test. Man, but I don't have a silenced pistol. That would have been sweet. Silent take down that guy, remove his spotted marker.
so I pulled another character
Kowski again, or
for myself. Hey,
hey, 2 successes, and he can start at least coming back the right direction. I think.
but I don't think I can turn before I.
Oh, you have to just. We'll figure it out. You should be able to move in the direction of whatever chevron you want.
Okay, roving patrol. Before moving, the fighter must turn to face the direction pointed by the chevron on any success result.
Yeah, so you turn and face and then move.
I got no. Yeah, well, I haven't been getting any successes.
That's where you're going. That's your problem.
So, we'll go 4 inches this way.
Okay.
Actually, 5 inches. Actually, 6 inches, isn't it?
Yeah, you have 2 successes.
Look at you go. And oh, yeah, those just stay there, and that's it, isn't it?
Yep. So Lankowski's moved 6 inches that way, had 2 successes.
There's your office.
Okay. So now maybe I could try to take this dude out from behind with my knife. So I'm behind him. So let's see what that entails. I have to get within 2 inches of you. I think I got a move too.
You got a 4-inch move.
4-inch move to the nearest detected enemy. He is detected. All right, any successes? Okay, so fight. Try and covert. You don't have line of sight to me. And I get +1 white. So I'm going to get a 2 grays and a white plus my combat knife, which is a white and a gray. So a white and a gray. Would I say another white and then 2 more grays?
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yep.
I should be able to take you down.
Yep.
Where is he? Okay. So 4 inches.
Can't get closer than an inch.
Bring it a little quicker. All right, his fighting is a brawn, I believe. Brawn, yes. So his brawn is only 2, sadly. But with this many dice, I should get 1. And you already dodged. No, you didn't dodge, but you already acted. So you can't dodge. Guess we should read that right now. Huh?
Yeah.
So fend off an assailant. But I don't think you can because you already acted.
A ready fighter must take this action.
Yeah, you're not ready.
A ready fighter must take this action.
The fighter is unready. They're caught by surprise and cannot defend or even turn.
So you can duck and defend if you're in cover. Otherwise, you're just ducking. The only time you're going to defend is if you're in cover, right?
I mean, I don't know if defending cover matters for defending, does it?
No, but you have to use your action to duck if you're not in cover.
Right.
So you're not ready by the time you're trying to defend, right?
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, no. My bad. No. Duck is for shooting. Defend is for hand-to-hand.
Yes.
My bad.
So you can't do shit. Okay. All right. Baldwin is rushed out here. So in the fight action, you get a 4-inch move for free. And you just have to get within 2 inches. So I moved up, I got within an inch. Pretty safe, it's not. This guy's kind of facing him this way, but he's already activated. You can defend against these things, but he's already activated, so he cannot defend. So he's just going to have to take it. So I get a white and a gray for the combat knife, which he's armed with. And I'm going to get a gray for being covert, a gray for being out of line of sight. I think a white for having a clear view. I think that applies to this as well. Maybe we're wrong. I don't know.
That's how I remember it, but I know that was for
I
shooting.
know shooting.
Actually, yeah, because it's in the targeted actions, and this is a targeted action, whether it's for fighting or for shooting.
Okay.
So, yes.
So his combat knife, he's a brawn of 2. So Baldwin trying to sneak up and cut this guy's throat. I only got 1 success.
Do eyeballs
and 2 eyeballs
count on?
and then 2 medals.
I know they don't usually.
We'll see what the medals and the eyeballs do. The medals are good though because I can use the. So the combat knife has cut throat. If the fighter is covert or attacking from there, the weapon strength becomes 3. Well, I still only got 1. So that doesn't help me. Yeah, I only got 1 success out of all that.
Oh, it does. So see the example? It doesn't say it in the text.
I do.
But an SAS shoots at a sentry with this SMG.
You know, I think the eyeballs do count because one of the metal effects is quiet, which negates 1 eyeball. So he is.
But is that for shooting or?
It's just the rule quiet, which the combat knife has.
Oh.
So I'm
Okay.
still going to be detected. So the metal will do 1 or negate 1 of these, and then I will be detected. And I only got 1 success, which is crap. So the combat knife strength is just 1. Horrible. Yeah, 1 chevron. Okay, that's not good. All right, so not a great sneak attack there by Baldwin, sadly. The eyeballs do count, but one of the metal effects for the combat knife is quiet. So if you get a metal, you can negate 1 eyeball, but he's still going to be detected by that. And the other rule for combat knife is cut throat, the metal effect, which makes it the weapon a level 3. Still only got 1, so not a great roll.
So I got to make my trauma roll.
Well, I got to roll to see if I kill you first. It's a strength of 1.
Oh.
That knife. So I only got 1 success. So if I get a 1 here, he's dead.
What about my trauma roll?
Oh, that's do that if you live. Yeah.
Okay, so I live.
You do live.
So my trauma roll.
So trauma roll.
Eyeballs or nothing.
Yep. So if you don't die, you have to see how traumatized you are by it. So he got stabbed in the back. He's traumatized.
Which means I flip to the
red. So he's wounded, and that means that his chip will not be picked up when the turn ends. So he's just going to do nothing next turn. But Baldwin has been detected. I still have another one. I could try to knife him again. I'm going to have no choice but to do that. All right, next chip.
Camera.
Okay, next chip. And that's Andre. Another one of Andre's sentries, which I think he's out
I
of
think
sentries.
they've all gone, so it's you.
So it goes to my sentries. Which, what I have left is my pair over here who are going to move around the edge of the church. You got 2 successes, so that'll be a 6-inch move. There like that. One of mine. Oh, my guy in the church. He'll sneak up. Got 1 success, so that's a 5-inch move -1. Up there, and the timer.
So the last chip was your officer that didn't come out.
All right, so 2 of my troopers came out. First was my pair. They moved up here. They're coming around that way. And then it was my brain gunner McInnes just moved up through the church. And then the last timer came out before my second officer, so he can't try to finish that guy off, sadly, which sucks. So that's the end of the turn, and we're going to be approaching the next alarm level here, but we'll pick it up and move on.
So actually, we're at 4.
Oh, we've already.
You got an eyeball.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Actually, you've got 2 eyeballs.
2 eyeballs, so we're at 5.
So we might have. We were actually suspicious, but I don't think that mattered.
Suspicious defenders can only take advantage of patrol actions. Advance and patrol actions gain +1. So you'll gain an extra white dice now.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything.
Attackers may discard order attacks and draw the next one. Defender.
Actually, my officer might have been shorted a couple white dice, but.
Now we go over the. All right, so we'll talk about the alarm here. I got 2 eyeballs, so that actually adds +1 each. So that's 2. So we're actually all the way up to 5, so we're suspicious now. So the defenders can still only take advance or patrol actions, or they can take advance actions, and they gain a + white dice. And the attacker may discard order cards and draw the next one.
Which you haven't been doing.
Which I haven't been doing. I don't have that many.
Oh,
I have to look at my things to see. Man, I bet you there was something in here that would have helped me with that.
That's what you get for drawing too many cards.
Oh, and I had deadly hands too. Oh man, if the fighter is covert, reroll metal effects. I could have rolled both of those metal effects. All right, I got to pay more attention here.
Yeah.
This turn I will pay more attention, I promise. So we'll move on to the next turn.
Damn.
Yeah, that's screwed up. Screwed that one all up. That stays there.
Your timepieces. Is that it? You got the guy out of the church.
Yeah, I still got my ball there. I think we're good. Hello, Corey. Thanks for coming out. Ooh. Use the bathroom real quick here. Okay, I think we're ready to start the next turn.
Camera? Or don't you have to start your live stream?
Live stream?
Isn't it paused, or didn't you stop it or pause it?
No, I stopped the recording and started it again.
Oh, because there's no comments on the side.
Oh, yeah, that's why. There we go.
I I was confused.
All right, next turn. I screwed up big time on that one. I should have killed that guy probably. Let me see what I would have got just out of curiosity here. 2 more successes. Yeah, he would have been toast. Damn it. And Andre, I'm going to do a timer. He finally gets a card. There it is. I'm not reading it. Okay. Let Andre read it, though. Is that a good one? I'll take it. All right, cards. Remember the cards and the veteran cards.
I really wanted the one that lets me barracks guys in the building, but
Hey, wake up.
I wanted that before you actually got in there. There's a trooper for you.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can move McKinnis up to the bell tower. Get ready to provide some covering fire. He's going to go metal effects. 1 success. Yeah, we'll just get him up there. Why not? You bring the camera and point it at the bell tower, please. It's all crooked. That's good, man. So, yeah. McKinnis and his Bren are moving into the bell tower. All right, there we are. We made it. So he's up there. He did not get spotted. He snuck up into the bell tower. He's ready to lay it down. Bren. Need some targets.
Hey.
Timer. Another timer for Andre. Okay, so he's going to get another card. There it is. I'm not reading it. Okay. Andre,
was it any good?
I don't know. It looked like some barbed wire. Of course, I think they all have the barbed wire on the cards. Okay, next card. So that's one of my other, so that's just these guys over here. All right, now we'll just go through a few. So they're going to sneak around, eyeball, anti-eyeball, and then an extra. So a 5-inch move. Up there. Your officer.
My officer. So I'm rolling an extra die now, aren't I?
Yep, 2 whites.
Hey, I've revealed my position.
And your react is 3, so that's 1 success. 2 successes.
Actually, I'm within 15.
You're within 15?
I am. So
With that front guy.
Oh,
officer.
my officer is not within.
And you take the metal anyway. But you can at least start moving this way.
But
What is it, Pen? You get the dinner yet? It's had to have his dinner by now.
all right.
So he just moved up that way.
So
All right, let's go over these two. So these guys just moved up this way. And Lankowski, he rolled an extra white dice now because the alarm level is raised. And he's moving this way. Didn't get a medal, so he can't recon, but he's at least going the right
don't
direction.
need to recon. I can see him.
Oh crap, that's right, I'm already detected. Never mind. But he can't do anything yet.
Which, yeah, with a pistol, I know I don't have a that kind of range.
All right, I better get him out of here. Let me look through my cards. Nothing there. Yeah, these aren't gonna. That one would help me. Well, I might as well shoot his ass. I might as well use my diversion card. So shoot, first action shoot, the fighter gains +1 result, eyeball result. Remove an alert. Oh, yeah, that's right, I gotta be within 10 though. That's what got me last time. So I can't even use that. So I'm already spotted. But if I shoot, the alarm will go up, which...
If you can not get spotted, you can stay undetected for another round or two.
So I have to use the knife again. So if I shoot my unsilenced pistol, it's going to go up +2.
And that'll be an automatic.
Yeah, and we're screwed. Okay, so we're going to go knife. We're going to fight. So...
And you should probably say all of that when you're talking about.
Yeah, so do I still get... I'm not undetected anymore. I'm not covert anymore. But I still get the extra gray.
I think I turned to face shoot though, don't I?
No, it said you can't turn if you've... the fighter's unready, they have been caught by surprise and cannot defend or even turn. So you're still facing away from me. So I get an extra white and an extra gray. And I'm going to use my deadly hands. So I got to take this guy out this time. Should have had him last time, but I screwed up. So I'll get a white, gray, white, gray.
So don't forget to talk about why you're not shooting and all that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Baldwin here is going to knife this guy. So I could shoot him, but I don't have a silenced weapon. So if I fire a non-silenced weapon, the alarm level goes up +2 immediately, which is going to get us up into alarm radius here already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knife him again. I'll still get these for the basic weapon. I'll get +1 for being behind him,
sight,
and then 1 for a clear view.
Yep. You don't get the extra gray for
Being covert. Because I'm detected. So I will use my deadly hand. So if I get any battle results, I get to re-roll. And his brawn is still 2. So I'm getting 2s.
Oh!
But this was a metal. So, oh, but metal effect, cut throat. It raises the strength of the weapon to 3. So
The strength or the
strength of the
hit or
weapon.
the kill?
The weapon strength. So the weapon strength is normally 1, but with cutthroat, with a metal effect, it makes it 3. So that turns it into 3 successes.
What I'm hearing you say though is that weapon strength, isn't that the kill effect, not the hit effect?
It's the kill, yeah. So this is a combat knife.
So you were just rolling to hit, not to kill. So that's not going to bump this roll up.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. But it would, yeah. Okay. I got you. So then I'll roll one of these.
So you could re-roll one of those, or you could take that one hit and raise your hit level up to a 3.
I'll re-roll. All right. That's a 2. Okay. So now I have to roll 1s to kill. Which I don't. Man, I cannot kill this guy. So roll your trauma for 2. Roll your 2 trauma dice. I got 2 hits.
I gotta get it. Oh,
you got 1.
No. Or yes. Well, so you said you had 2 hits, right?
Yeah.
Which means I did not roll this gray dice.
Oh.
I just rolled that.
Okay, the white dice.
But that is still a success. So I avoided death here.
Okay.
Did I
see that?
do that right?
I think so. Trauma. So the fighter may need to stop and apply bandage. So you took 2 minor wounds.
So I lost the gray, and I just rolled the white.
1 or more success of the test is passed, and there is no
Further effect. Okay.
So what is the wound? What's the difference between wound and trauma then? So the wound is the weapon strength.
The wound is you've been hit. The trauma is, was it lethal?
Okay.
or how lethal? Or was it just a group, that was, you just grazed me with a knife. It didn't do any further damage.
Yeah, you cannot knife.
But does this stay at red?
Did you get any medals? Oh no, I only rolled the one dice.
Yeah.
One or more success means the test is passed and there's no further effect. If it is failed, apply the effects of trauma below. Unready fighters' actions, yeah, nothing happens. You just keep it like that. No effect. Damn, Baldwin's.
So at the end of the turn, though, it'll flip.
Yeah, unless I can kill him with
Back.
the next one. Yeah. So yeah, no effect. Baldwin here is flailing away with his knife. He can't seem to take this guy down.
Yeah, did my officer notice anything?
But Andre's officer can now run up and shoot him with his pistol.
Well,
First he's going to activate one of his sentries.
so I've got a sentry that's watching
Sentry's
all
within
this.
15, and he is spotted, which means Andre can now do an advance action. He no longer has to do roving patrol.
What's the range on my rifle?
Pistol? Oh, the rifle? I think it's 20 inches.
So I could shoot here.
I think so. Or does the alarm have to be raised?
Oh, that's right. I can't actually shoot until the alarm is raised, can I?
Right. Yeah, once the alarm is raised, defending fighters can make shoot and fight actions.
Okay. Well, I guess that makes this easy.
What's going on here? Oh, for crying out loud. Got a bunch of freaking spam in here.
Spam?
Spamming.
Oh, man. That's a lot of spam. Love chat.
Yeah, best adult dating site.
Woo.
You want to keep it, Andre?
Come on, Travis.
You want to go to it?
I thought you were your own. I thought you were my only one. Don't you love chatting with me?
Remove. Remove. I'll be here all night. Remove.
I was going to say, aren't you going to give your patrons a choice?
Yeah, I mean they can click on it if they want.
Damn. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do.
It's like a million of them.
Okay.
Put user in timeout. There you go. You're in timeout.
An adult timeout. Okay, so no successes. So that's just a 4-inch move. Towards the yeah.
I think the assumption is that the adult, anyone playing this kind of game on a Friday night must need a dating site.
It's not a bad audience, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, who's gonna click on it besides some guy watching this on a Friday night?
Would you rather play with your miniatures or an adult site?
Miniatures.
Yeah. No contest. Okay, pulling a chip. You got one of your troopers.
One of my troopers.
Yeah.
Right.
So my dog handler just moved up 4 towards the nearest observed.
My troopers have all gone. Do you have any left?
Yes, I do have troopers that can go.
Okay, so Andre, his trooper, his dog trooper moved up. So you can't shoot. They can't shoot the defenders until the alarm's fully raised. But he moved this way, so they're closing in on Baldwin. And then another trooper came out. Both of mine went. So Andre is now going to use his last troop.
So I've got observed people within 15.
Does that mean you can come around the corner here and fire
I
it?
don't think so because I don't have line of sight.
Okay.
I can't see through this carrier.
But you can advance now, which means you move towards the nearest detected.
Only if
Only if you're in line of sight.
line of sight.
No, I think you can do it.
No, I have to have line of sight, or I have to have the. I think the dog can help me out there also.
All right, we'll figure it out.
But I'm pretty sure I can't. To break my patrol, I have to. If the alarm is suspicious or higher, sentry turns 4 inches. So the sentry must move the full distance. If the sentry has moved from the patrol route, this action cannot be chosen if there is a detected enemy within 15 inches.
Which one are you reading?
Patrol route.
Okay, so I think
So, yeah, it says I can't do this if there's a detected enemy within 15 inches. So, if
you have
the
to
alarm,
advance. So the fighter turns and moves 4 inches plus 2 inches per success roll directly towards the nearest detected enemy
within 15 inches.
It doesn't say line of sight. It says
No, it
detected
does not.
enemy.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to come at me.
Okay.
Come at me, bro.
So these guys said, "Hey, there's a dude," or I guess you should be filming this.
All right, so Andre, he will now move in advance order, right?
So I don't have to have line of sight. Basically, what's happened, this guy back here is detected by these guys over here. They saw him and said, "Hey, go check out that. There's something moving around behind that half track."
Red hat bouncing around.
So I get the white and the gray plus a white because we're at suspicious. So I would turn and
That was
move.
flashlight.
So I'm going to be coming around that way.
So
So one success and an eyeball. I'm already detected, so that doesn't matter. And that's 6 inches, and that's enough to make contact. But we can't do that. I have to stop within 1 inch.
He's coming around. There he is. Hey, guys. That's not good. Machine gun, submachine gun, and a rifle. So they're right there. So my
Okay.
plan is falling apart, all because of Baldwin couldn't take that dude out. So if you would have knifed that guy, okay, it's my fault, not Baldwin's. I didn't use my deadly hands. I didn't use my cards. I screwed that up.
Well,
Timer.
have a timer.
I'll have another card. Thank you.
Pull a card.
Not horrible.
I was going to say you can throw it away. You still got 4 left.
Yeah, I'll use it.
And my
Oh,
officer.
no. Andre's officer now will go.
All right.
That's not good.
So does coming into under observation raise the alarm at all, or we're still just at suspicious, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I got guys over there staring down, your dude hasn't raised the alarm any higher.
Nope. Alarm. So alert marker placed on attacker. We did that too. Alert marker removed from attacker -1. End of turn +1 attack. Shot with non-silenced weapon +2. Defender hit by shooting but not taken out +3. Attacker or a body under close watch at the end of a turn +3 or explosion +5.
Did you say attacker or body under close watch?
Yeah.
At end of an action?
Yep. So I guess he would be under close watch.
So that bumped it up 1. But that
So you will be able to shoot now with the pistol.
Why?
Because it bumps it up.
But we're still not, the alarm's not raised.
If it goes up +3, it will.
Well,
Attacker or body under close watch at the end of an action +3.
Oh, attacker under close watch +3. So that, so the alarm just was raised.
Alarm's going off. So close watch was, there was close watch.
Within 2 inches line of sight, or even if you're in cover,
Which I am, but you're within 2 inches.
2 inches, yeah.
Okay. All right, then. Let's do it. So you're going to, that's the alarm raised, and then you're going to move up and attack. Oh, you got to get within 10.
If I can, yeah.
All right, let me go over this. Okay, so the alarm has been raised. So there's a thing called close watch in this game. So I think it's within 6 inches of line of sight, or if the enemy or if the target's in cover and you're within 2 inches, they're under close watch, and that raises the alarm by 3. So the alarm is now going off in the town. It's ringing out, and so that's what raised the alarm. The guy with the flashlight spotted Sergeant Leach. Alarm's going off, which means Andre's officer now can move up and try to get in pistol range, which is 10 inches.
It also means that all of the chips are in the bag.
Reserves are going to start coming in. Is it this turn or at the end of next turn?
No, immediately.
Immediately once the alarm is raised.
And
So he will now, he can do a 4-inch move or
2 inch. Although you're already within 10, but I can move up 2.
Yep, I will. Okay, so we'll get the dice out and see what happens here. Not looking good for Lee, for him. Man. So Jessica's here. Yeah, you missed all the excitement. There was a adult dating site, lovechat.xyz spam. Got pretty wild in here for a minute.
Woohoo! Right. So
okay,
so I moved up. So it's a pistol. That's probably just going to be a white, 2 white, 2 white,
and then you have a direct line of sight.
I do.
So that's another white, and then
We'll have to roll to see if I'm behind you or not, because I'm within your base.
okay, so you're not covert. So okay.
So do you know how to check the behind or not?
Not.
We've never done this.
Nope, we have not.
Okay, front and rear.
Greg said it's the After Dark in the title that brought in the adult dating site. This is not a kid-friendly video, but it's not pornographic either.
Well, not yet.
Or it wasn't. Until now. Thanks a lot, adultdating.com. Bastards.
Okay, if an enemy's base straddles this line, which is the line through the shoulders of the model that you're checking to see front and back on, then roll a gray die. Any chevron results means they are to the front, while anything else means they are to the rear.
Okay.
This result applies till the end of the current action. So you want to roll that?
So it'll be, you'll get a white and then possibly another gray. If you get the,
Right.
Okay.
If you get a non-chevron on the gray die.
so Lankowski is within range of Baldwin. So Andre just looked it up and we have to see if he's coming from behind or not. So
Gray die.
gray die. So it's a chevron.
And it's a chevron, which means I'm to the front of you.
Okay, so he does not get an extra dice for that.
So where that came in is my base, the line through his shoulders was catching my base. So it was not, you roll a die to see if any part of the base catches that center line.
Okay, so he's just going to get the pistol, which is 2 white, and then he gets an extra white for having a clear line of sight. And your shooting as an officer is 2. Oh, jeez, 3 successes.
Okay.
I have to duck.
You have
Got
to
it.
duck. Duck, duck.
So this is a, what kind of test is a duck? A react. So my react is only 2 as an SAS officer.
I need 2s here. Oh, yeah. So I canceled 2 of them out.
Canceled out 2. Nice.
So 1 goes through, Andre.
1 through.
And roll that to see. Strength of a pistol is 1.
1 white.
Yep. Nope.
Middle effect on that, or
let's check it. I think the metal effects come in when you're for the.
I don't think there's a middle effect on.
Yeah, I think it's when you roll that to hit dice, the metal effects.
Yeah.
So I got a light wound, so I got to take a trauma test then, right? I think that's what I got to do. Trauma test. Yeah. So white and a gray. Yeah, white and a gray. But my guts is 3.
Big guts.
I got a lot of guts. So trauma test time for Baldwin. He's got a lot of guts though at 3. Oh yeah. Nothing happens. We don't care. So does that even come out?
Yeah.
So that even if you pass or not?
It came out. He ducked.
Damn. So he has to duck. So he's done. He can't go again this turn. He's just kind of hanging out there in the breeze, sadly.
Hanging in the breeze.
That's
yours.
Okay, so that's gonna be Leech, who's gonna have to do something here because we got some enemies directly in front of us. It's time to get that brain gun going.
Yeah.
Hey, brain gun, get your ass over here. So what can I do here? I can move 2 and then throw a grenade.
Oh my.
Grenade.
Make sure it's silenced.
Indirect and blast. My silenced grenade. Let's see what a grenade is. It's 2 white and a gray, 6-inch, and then my shooting is 2. Yeah, so we'll do that. Let's move out. Let's do this. See if we can kill these guys with the grenade. Okay, so I'm going to do my 2-inch move back. Let me check my cards here. Oh, they're all sneak actions. So I could sneak. I can't sneak though if I'm under close watch. So yeah, these cards aren't going to do shit for me. All right, so it's I say 2 whites and a gray for a grenade. 2 whites and a gray. Just have to try to roll one right in here. Okay, you got any cards you're going to try to use?
Yeah, I am.
Which card are you using?
The low on ammo.
What does that do?
Eyeball results negate hits instead of their usual effect.
Okay. All right, so I need 2s. Can you move the camera back a little bit? I want to get a place to roll here. That's good. Okay. All right, Baldwin, he's going to throw a grenade. So all the SAS are issued grenades. So we move 2 inches. Oh, the brain gunner, he came tumbling out of the church tower.
Hey, he's behind us. We can't see him.
So Baldwin, he pulled back. We're going to throw a grenade. Andre is using the low on ammo card. Use attack or shoot action. Play before the dice are rolled. The eyeball results negate hits. So he's a shoot of 2. So all the 2s would be hits unless they're eyeballs, or unless he gets an eyeball to cancel it. So come on, grenade.
Come on, eyeballs.
No eyeballs. We got 1. What is a metal effect on a grenade? What the hell is a metal effect on a grenade? Indirect and blast. So blast, if there's more than one enemy within 2 inches, roll an extra white, so I can roll an extra dice. Or indirect. Fighters do not count as in cover unless in a building. They're not in cover really anyway right there. From where I am. Okay, so I'll just roll an extra white dice.
Okay. Hey, maybe we can negate that hit.
Maybe. It's possible. So I'm going to the metal effect blast lets you roll an extra white dice for guys within 2 inches.
Come on, eyeball.
But if you get, hey, it negated my own hit. No, it's another success. Okay, 2 successes. So I hit both of those guys with the grenade. Hell yeah. Okay, grenade strength is only 1. So I roll them separate, you think? Probably.
No. Do they have spread?
No, but I mean, should I roll the hit?
Well, you only hit one guy with. Or
That would 2. I'll check it. Doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense.
unless, well, you didn't do blast,
The
right?
first result hits the target. Each success after that hits the next nearest fighter from either side. So it does spread.
So you do have spread on that.
Well, it's part of the blast rule, but the same rule. Yeah.
Do you have to activate? Is that a metal thing or?
Yeah. It's a blast is a metal effect for a grenade.
But you didn't use the metal effect.
Yeah, I did. But I had a metal and I used it to do blast, which allowed me to roll that extra white dice.
Oh, so
So
what you get spread and an extra dice.
Yeah, essentially.
Wow, that's a hell of a metal effect.
Yeah. So we're all separate. So the guy in the back here with the SMG, nothing. The other guy's dead. So the rifle guy's killed. The SMG guy is now going to have to roll a trauma test, Andre.
Okay. And
guess
do I get both?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I get both because he only got one one hit.
You got
And
a
that's a success. So
nothing.
he's good,
If you would have failed, that would have got flipped over to red.
which would not have been a happy thing.
No.
He wants to fire that SMG back at you.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. So all these reserves can start coming in now too, which is a problem for me. That's what the Bren's for. Officer.
And-
That's your officer. So your other officer, Sergeant Timoteo, can start coming in.
And spare ammo.
All right. That. Okay. So what are we doing here?
So, how does?
I think you have to take a smarts test to come in. I know that.
And then I have to. I don't think I can fire when I come in either.
Really?
I don't think so.
Well, he's only got an SMG, so it's not like he's going to be within 10 of anyone anyway. 'Cause they're coming in from that corner.
You don't measure the same way I do then.
What do you mean?
That looks like less than 10 inches to me.
Oh, you're talking about to these guys. Yeah, you could probably hit those guys. Where does it say you can't fire when you come in? I don't remember seeing that. The reserves arriving.
What page are you on?
45. You gotta make a basic smarts test. If this is passed, they move on as described above. Moving onto the table. An action is assigned to the fighter. They are placed just on the edge of the table. Each mission details exactly where. Attackers then. Defenders that then make an advance action towards the nearest objective. Or if the mission doesn't use objective, the center point of the table. So you have to make an advance action towards the nearest objective. So you can't come in with the 2-inch move, shoot move. That's
It
what
really sucks.
Yes, it does.
Although, I could come
Man,
in.
what happened to the
and
camera?
just
It's all-
be right. Actually, oh no, this still works. This still works.
Why is the camera all off to one side? Oh, no, it's not. Man, I'm losing my eyesight here.
All right. So I come in there.
24.
Yep. And
That's 24.
that's actually less than 24. Oh.
Okay, Andre. In advance, actually.
Well,
But you have to go towards the objective.
no, I've got. Oh, because I can't see those guys.
Yeah, it says defenders coming in have to take an advance action towards the objective.
So, actually, I was a foot off the edge over there.
Mhm.
Your table isn't 3 feet.
Yeah. It's sort of like 39 inches, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so if I do that, then I'm going to wind up going this way.
Yeah. How the hell am I ever going to get to the searchlight at this point? Oh, no, not again. He's back. You're in timeout, buddy.
He's back.
Yeah, the love chat.
Why are you assuming the love chat is a dude? That is not the assumption I came to, Travis.
I picture like a fat ass dude
That's not the picture I was imagining.
in his wife beater in his basement. Raviolis eating
I-
over.
You're ruining it for me, Travis. I have a totally different mental picture there. Okay, so we're gonna come.
My picture is probably closer to reality.
Yeah,
I
well,
guarantee you that love chat.
love chat is not about reality, Travis. Okay,
I guarantee you that person is not an attractive woman.
come in here.
Okay,
So moving on.
here comes
Okay,
Timoteo.
so that's one success.
He is a react of 2.
One success.
Yep.
And that's going to be a advance.
All right, I gotta get my Bren gun going here, man. Come on, Bren gun. Where are you?
Oh, I can't do an advance. Or no, it's.
You have to do an advance.
But it says I have to have an detected enemy within 15. So I'm just going towards the center.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have one success, so that's a
Because that's
6-inch.
it's an exception to the rule.
Okay, 6-inch move. 6-inch move. All right. And what?
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Camera here. Sergeant Timoteo has come on. So reserves come in. They make an advance move towards the center, the objective, or the center of the table if there's no objective.
Which in this case is both.
Yeah. So it's, I think, an exception to the rule because, like Andre said, there's no enemies within 15 detected. So we couldn't technically make an advance, but I think
Rules say I had to do an
You have to
advance
do it.
on.
but it gives you a target to go to.
And you don't have any more,
I
right?
have none left. So,
So-
Andre still has a bunch of reserves he can bring in. Oh, did you make a smarts test?
No.
Make a smarts
What's
test.
that? Gray and a white?
Smarts for you is 3.
It's a gray and a white roll?
Yeah. No, he didn't make it. So he's not coming on. Change in plans. To come in from reserve, you got to pass the smarts test, which he did not. So it's who you bringing in next. Your pair of sentries. They do not come out either because sentry smarts are only
They aren't that smart.
1. Your gendarmes would have made it on.
Well, let's try them.
Yep. And he's just going to keep going because all my guys have gone. And they're not coming on either. So none of the reserves. He's got 1 solo sentry.
My sergeant again.
Try and come in again. He makes it. So Timoteo passes smarts test for his second action. So he'll come in where he was. That's fine.
And,
That'd be me.
oh, So that
have
other one,
leech.
I thought you said you were done.
I was done with my troopers. I
Okay.
still got leech left. So I'm gonna have to try to finish that guy off.
Problem.
What?
Count the,
Oh, those weren't in there?
we hit 3 and didn't notice.
Oh, man. Okay. Did you take those out for some reason earlier at the very
No.
beginning?
No.
Why are they out then?
We've drawn them.
Okay. Then
So
How
that
long
didn't
ago that?
happen. That doesn't happen.
okay, yeah, that's fine. All right. So the turn actually ended. We screwed that up. Like I said, this is going to happen a lot in this game. So he's not going to go, and Timoteo did not come in.
We actually had pulled all 3 timers and
Yeah.
didn't notice.
Okay, we'll pick him up and start the next turn. Yeah, that was a
Massive fuck up.
yeah. That was Fubar. Fubar. And I think that's all of mine. Timer.
We got all the timers. We got
Yeah, I think we're good there.
Well, other than that, I think we've been doing pretty well.
What the hell is it all blurry for?
Is it blurry or am I just blind?
It's blurry to me.
Autofocus isn't working.
It seemed to be. Okay. Man, hopefully they're not all blurry like that.
Okay, well, Andre's automatically going to go first, so let's see who goes first. Hopefully not
So
the
the
officer.
alarm is already raised.
Yep.
Nothing else going on. And
Trooper, okay.
trooper.
So this guy now can do something. He's got an SMG. So he could turn around and blast Baldwin, I guess, or he can do something else.
So yeah, he could back up and turn and shoot.
All right, so SMG, right? So
So that's going to be 3 whites.
3 whites. Yep. And your metal effect is spread, which isn't going to do anything in this case.
And I'm not stealthy. I'm not out of sight.
Gendarme shooting is 1.
So just 3 whites, huh?
Yep, so try to roll him right in here. So he's had his gendarme here with the SMG. Turn, he's going to blast Bolton.
You
Gendarme.
stab me, I shoot you.
Yeah, gendarme's only shooting up 1, but a SMG's 3 white dice.
I just don't shoot very
He
well.
does not shoot very well. He misses.
Wow. And
That will affect his spread, which
no
spreads
point.
hits.
Okay, that was fun.
Okay, next. Yeah, that's my officer. So I probably should do something with Baldwin, huh? Yeah, I think that's probably my best bet here. So he's going to have to. So they're all sneak first actions. I can't sneak.
Well, you were supposed to be using your cards all that time before the alarm was raised.
I can advance and then sneak. So I could like try to get around the corner. Probably is that a good idea there? I'll do it. I'll try it.
Getting out of where you are might. I mean, you got 3 dudes that are gonna come pouring down on you.
Okay, I'm going to use a card. I'm going to use quick and slow.
Quick and
Advance
slow.
and sneak. So I'm going to advance. So I get 2 white dice and a gray dice for that. And yeah, all right. and then I'll do a sneak action. If I can get more than, of course, can I even sneak if I'm detected?
Mm,
Sneak, if there are no enemies within 15 in line of sight. Oh wait, if there are no enemies within 15 inches of line of sight, the fighter at the start of the action roll an extra gray dice. The results, the fighter moves up to 4 inches. Yeah. But I'm not,
But
I
you
could
might
be under
get-
close watch.
you could also get a freeze.
You're not freezing right there.
Well, no, on your sneak.
Oh, yeah, so as long as I get more than 6, which I should with the advance. So we'll do it.
Your advance, you get more than 6.
As long as I get more than 6 from you, I won't be under close watch anymore.
Oh, I was going to
And
say,
then I can
if
see.
you need to move more than 6 on the advance, you're being really optimistic.
No, I get the 4 plus any successes. Okay. I'm gonna use a card
It's right in front of you.
right in front of me. I'm using quick and slow. So my first action is an advance. So if I can get more than 6 from this guy with my advance, I'll be out of close watch, which I should be able to. So I got 1 success. What is the metal effect for an advance? Ignore all successes and just move 4 inches. I don't want to just move 4 inches. I want to move 5 inches, which will get me out of.
Actually,
it should get
you
me.
can't, you're not advancing.
Why?
Or, oh, you are advancing, even though you can't advance.
Why can't I advance?
Um,
I can advance.
the fighter turns and moves 4 inches plus 2 per successful die roll directly towards the nearest detected enemy within 15 inches. So that's probably not what you want to do.
Well, what the hell is the point then? What's the point of the card if you have to move towards the enemy?
It'll allow you to sneak up on somebody from a distance.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
It's not, you're detected and you're trying to get undetected.
It's not going to do anything for me.
No.
So
It's
I guess I have no choice but to maybe knife him again.
Or you can try and sneak away.
I can't sneak because I'm under close watch.
But you're an attacker, can't you?
There's close watch. Here it is. If an enemy fighter is in line of sight within 2 inches or 6 inches, if he has clear enough sight, it's close watch. At the end of any action, automatically place alert markers on fighters under close watch. This may be one or both, depending on terrain. In addition, fighter cannot remove an alert marker if they're under close watch. Huh. I guess it doesn't say I can't sneak. Huh?
Yeah, it does.
It
It
says,
says this action cannot be chosen if the fighter is under close watch.
Oh, the sneak action says that? Okay.
Yeah. See page 23.
And all my cards are sneak. Except for that one. So I can't use any of these.
So basically, you can't disengage from somebody,
I guess not.
which
So I gotta fight. That's all right. We'll fight.
it seems like there should be a way to disengage.
Maybe a card or something. I guess I'll just fire my pistol then. Yeah, I guess I'll fire my pistol. The knife. The knife I don't think is going to get it done. I do have the deadly hands. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta fight him. That's all I can do. Or would it be better for me to use my my other guy? No, he's got that guy right there. That's not gonna help. If he wasn't there, I could walk up there and then try to shoot your officer with my silenced carbine. All right, yeah, we'll just have to fight. Maybe I'll turn and go after your officer.
You'll have to do the smarts test
Why?
because
Oh,
I'm
he's
not
not
the
the
nearest
closest.
one.
Yeah, my smarts are 3 though, so we should be able to pull it off. We'll do it just for the sake of
It really seems like you should be able to just duck into that building back there. I'm not seeing
You would think.
a way to do that.
Okay. All right, so I can't sneak. And advance has to be towards the nearest enemy. Or, yeah, so I can't do it. So I have to fight. But I want to fight this guy, Lankowski. So if I pass the smarts test, it allows me to go after an enemy within 15 that's not the closest. So I'll take a smarts test. These smarts are 3. So we do pass the smarts test. So I'm going to move my 2 inches. And we're going to fire at Lankowski with our pistol. Let's see if we can
Okay.
do something to him. At least it'll make him act, right? One of his actions.
Yep. You know, more than likely you're going to make him duck unless you totally whiff.
I think he has to duck, doesn't he? Unless I totally.
Unless you totally
So the
whiff.
pistol's 2 shots, and I have a clear line of sight. So I get three white dice.
3 white dice. 3 white. See how they roll.
So 3 white
See
dice.
how they roll.
I'm a shooting of 2.
Ah!
I got
You
one
got one.
success. Is there a metal effect?
Of course there is. Or you've got the weapons open there.
Double tap and quick draw. Double tap if there's exactly 1 success, re-roll the metal results. That's double tap. All right, we'll use the double tap rule for the pistol, which means if there's exactly 1 success, I can re-roll the metal. Come on, Baldwin, you gotta make up for your. Oh, you only got 1 success, so
And he was really loud about it.
yeah, so he's blasting away here. But he did hit Lankowski once, so if I get a 1 here,
Well,
nope, I don't get it.
actually, don't I have to duck first?
Duck first. Oh yeah. Yeah. So you have to duck. Well, it doesn't matter. You still got to duck though.
So anyway, whether I successfully ducked or not, you missed. But
Well,
it did take an action on my.
It might stop you from taking a trauma test though. If you duck. Right?
Oh, okay.
Duck, hit the deck, so the fighter's in cover and free. Beat success. So if this negates all the shots, the fighter is safe. Yeah, you would have had to roll that first.
Okay.
And then if you failed, I would make a wound roll.
Okay. All right.
So wound rolls determine. Yeah, so you still have to see if it wounded you or not. So we'll see if it wounded. He still has to take that test.
So ducking,
Yeah, I think
that'll be a successful duck,
Yep.
which means I don't have. I was
So you
able to
didn't
duck
get
the
hit.
shot. I wasn't hit. Don't have to worry about taking a trauma test.
So, but he does have to use that since he's in the open. And if you have a action, you have to use it to duck.
Okay.
Okay, so that's Baldwin. So next, okay, that's your officer or your NCO.
Which I think I'll have my officer. Well, or do I want to keep a duck available? No, because I'll make you use your other.
My other duck, huh? Or my other action.
Okay, so
Hold on a second. I do get Finn.
See, we haven't checked the comments here in a little while. Not that kind of action. So I want to make one of those 0900 ads for the channel. Don't sit alone with Easy Army on a Friday night. Meet exciting war gamers with tweaked out armies. Yeah. Hey, Anders is here. It's coming along pretty good. Slow.
It's going slow because we're still learning.
hey, Travis, want to see my FAQ?
No, I do not. Ben. Hey. Man, he's easy to lure. He's offering some food. And he's like, all right. Did you say food?
I said food.
I'll go anywhere.
All right. So Byron, so I moved to next to the sandbags. I still have clear line of sight because the first 1 inch of cover does not interfere with my line of sight to you.
Okay.
So I've got clear line of sight plus, so it's 2 white on the pistol.
2 white on the pistol.
So +1 for clear line of sight. So can I have another white? 3 white.
Lankowski has, he's going to move up and fire at Baldwin. So he gets his 2-inch move. He's got to the cover. So if he's not going to be able to shoot again, but if he gets shot at, if you were, he would have get the cover safe.
Well, also, I still have clear line of sight, even though there's intervening terrain there, because the first inch of cover does not count as blocking any line of sight when you're shooting.
So if you get an extra white.
So I do get the extra white, and I will use the pistol metal effect to
Yep,
there's
one
exactly
success.
one.
That's cheating. So I don't have to do anything. I don't even have to duck.
You just stand there and go,
Hey, we might get to see that cover effect after all.
we might. Oh, man. Okay, well,
It's a shootout. Nope. That's mine. Okay, so McInnes, are you ready to fire the Bren, or do we wait till these pairs start coming in so we can light them up? There's a couple choices I have to make here.
no choice.
What is
Well,
it?
should I do that now?
What does it say?
I don't have to tell
You
you.
get it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, McInnes with his Bren. What's a Bren range? Bren range is 25 inches.
Ouch.
I got a rifle too, so these guys can't make it far enough to shoot. I think I'm going to advance these guys up and get around the corner there. Because you have to come in and go towards the objective, so it's not like you can just pop in off the edge and start blasting me. So I'm going to advance.
Okay. I don't know that you can go around that direction though. I think you gotta go
Towards.
shortest route, so I'd say you'd have to cut through there.
Okay, that's fine. So I got 2 successes.
So that'll be an 8-inch.
8-inch move.
That's a monster move.
All right. We are going to move. We're up here now. Come on around patrolling.
Stick your chip there.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. Shit, that is there. Or was that his?
He hasn't gone yet.
Okay.
Hasn't?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Dignan and Shea have advanced, so got a pretty decent move, 2 successes. They were able to get all the way up here toward that detected enemy there. Okay, that's Andres. Well, it's either going to be, oh no, your officer's done. So a smarts test.
Nope.
Why? Oh, the second time they automatically come in, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he's going to come in there.
So that 2 white.
2 white. That's 3 successes.
Wow. So that'll be
Man, so that's
10 inches.
Yeah. Going towards the searchlight. Gotta guard the searchlight, boys.
Over here.
All right, so we got some action about to be happening here in the middle of the square.
And What was?
Maybe this guy did go. I don't remember. Yeah, see, we're losing track of all these tokens now.
He didn't.
I think he didn't.
No, well, was that this turn? He moved up next to the.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, he did now, because we don't know.
No, it's there. So
We think. So another one of mine. Damn, I didn't want my Bren yet. Okay. I suppose the Bren, he'll go on Overwatch. Or ambush. Oh man, he's back. Or she's back.
she's back.
Darren Stanowace watching from New Zealand. Cool.
Thanks for stopping by. What time is it in New Zealand right now? It's gonna be like next Wednesday or something. Okay, the Bren will fire. But there's no one's close enough to really get the effect of the Bren, sadly. Yeah, spread 2 inches. Okay. All this fire at Lankowski.
Those guys are within 2 of each other.
I'm gonna fire at that's not Lankowski, that's Timoteo. So it's 3 dice, 3 white dice, and I have a clear line of sight. So 4 white dice.
Doesn't have near the ring.
No, 4 white dice does not. Okay, 4 white dice, and my shooting as a trooper is 2. Here we thought we were gonna get 2 games in tonight. That's not happening. McInnes is gonna fire his Bren at. I guess let's move up there. Pardon me, move. We're gonna fire our Bren at Timoteo. So Bren's 3 white dice. I got a clear line of fire, which makes it 4 white dice. And I'm a shooting of 2 as a SAS trooper. Setting 2s.
Ouch.
2 successes. So you can try to dodge.
No, I have to try and.
You have to dodge. Wait, did I have a? No, I only had 2 successes.
So my dodge is
You
successful.
got 1. One dodge made it. So 1 goes through, right?
Yep.
And a Bren is strength 2. So if I get a 2 here, he's dead.
Ah!
Timoteo is taken down by McInnes with the Bren. Man, that Bren. Strength 2 is like a big deal.
It is.
That's the strongest weapon, though.
All right.
Strength 2. All right, Andre, that's your officer.
No, it's your
My
officer.
officer. Okay. I'm going to have to do something again with Baldwin. I still got this guy over here. But Baldwin's got 2 sentries on either end of him. So let's figure out what we're going to do with him. Charge. Charge this guy. Charge, yeah, I don't know. The nearest, so it'd have to be your officer. He's already went twice though, so I'm gonna maybe just go up and see if I can knife him. Yeah, let's knife. Let's go hand to hand with him. Move up, get within an inch or whatever.
2.
And it's a white and a gray and a white for having clear line of sight. I think that's it.
Not clear line of sight.
No.
We have intervening terrain.
I can move this way then. I had a 4-inch move. Just pop outside.
Yeah, you did. Okay. That works. That works.
Okay. So we'll do that, and then we'll. So you can't try to defend.
I can't
Can't do anything.
can't defend.
So I will. My brawn is only 2. Okay. Baldwin has. We're gonna charge Lankowski. He was the closest, so I don't have to roll for that. So we're gonna take our 4-inch move and move up here.
So that you got clear line of sight.
Clear line of sight. That gives me an extra dice. If I moved up here, I would not have clear line of sight. I only get 2 dice. So So the brawn of an SAS officer is 2. Ooh, 2 successes. And Andre cannot
Not defend.
dodge, duck, nothing. Defend, whatever it's called. So 2 whites. That means I need to roll 1s on these, as the strength is 1 on a knife. Oh, he's dead. I killed both of the German characters in this turn. One with the Bren, one with the knife to the throat.
Not looking so good.
And he still has a lot of reserves, though.
Yeah, but
So next is one of Andre's sentries. And you can still take out
Hey,
my officers.
look.
Hey, guys.
So that's 3 white dice.
3 white dice.
Plus I'm out of sight. Plus I've got clear line of sight. So is that both white dice?
Yeah. I think that
There's one. No,
One's
one
a
of those
gray.
is a gray.
yeah, so this might be in for bold.
A white and a gray. So 5 dice.
Luckily, your shooting is only 1 with with a. All right, let me get the camera back over here.
Well, last time he sprayed you down, you didn't hit squat.
Okay, now this gendarme here is going to SMG Baldwin in the back, so he's going to get 3 for the SMG, 1 gray one for being behind, and another white one for being within clear line of sight.
Actually, I'd like to change my mind on that.
Okay.
Because he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But over here,
I was kind of hoping you forget about that guy.
yeah, I kind of did. So,
He's got an SMG.
but I'm not,
You'll lose a
I
white.
got clear line of sight, so that's another white dice, right?
Yeah, but you'll lose the gray dice.
Right. So I just got 4 dice coming in, and we probably want to do something like that.
Okay. Now this guy's a better shooting than the gendarme as well. Gendarme's only shooting of 1. This guy's shooting of
2, which would make 2 hits,
2 hits.
which you'll want to try and duck one of those, I suppose.
Yes, I don't think I have a choice. Okay, so he'll take that and 1 leech. So 1. It's what's duck? React. It's only 2 anyway. Okay, so 1. I saved 1.
So 1 comes through. So what's my
1 goes
weapon?
through. It's a white dice for SMG.
So I need a 1.
You need 1. Oh no, he's dead. He killed. Now my officers are falling. So my NCO died. And if he dies, then the game's over because both of
They're
our
the
guys
ones-
with the demo charges are dead.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it might be the end of the game here because I still got to make it through.
Well, here's another card for you to try and.
Yeah, the cards haven't done anything for me. They all say sneak on them. Oh, this one. That one would be good. Well, that's kind of situational. You get a first action shoot, and then someone within 10 inches gets a fight. Good luck with that.
Yeah,
Okay. I guess it could happen.
yeah.
Alright, so then what'd you pull?
And then I
A timer.
pulled one.
Okay. Andres. I have to make sure the glare isn't on it. So.
I wasn't sure if you were forgetting not to read or.
No. I remember not to read. I was trying to make sure the camera glare wasn't on the camera.
Okay.
And I'm done. I have nothing left.
Really?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Well, this is still yours. Oh, but it doesn't matter because the 2 timers. Oh, third timer. You got lucky.
So there's a chance that I might be able to.
You got super lucky.
Yeah. Baldwin may live. He could live. He could pull this off. You're gonna have to rush. Can't rush the objective, though, is the problem.
He's the only character still in the game.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, huh?
So we can pull out that. Might as well pull another one of my.
This goes in the bag.
Yeah. But pull another one of the officer ones for me, because I have that officer dead.
It's over there.
So he's dead. Well, you're gonna need to do it first either way.
Unless I roll pull an officer.
You don't have enough. Yeah, you took all yours out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you're good.
So no, I'm not. If I pull an officer, you go first.
All right, we'll see what happens here.
Travis was just saying I get to go first, but if this is a character, which it's not,
That would be one of the only times that the attacker could go first, I guess, would be if all of the enemy characters are dead and you pull a character card first.
well, let's see if we can end this.
Yeah, if you kill Baldwin, it's over.
I need a hero.
This one needs a hero.
Okay, so that's
Any cards?
no. So it's 4 white and a gray. I need 1 more white.
So this guy here,
Yeah.
the SMG. Bring that over. Okay, the gendarme, the SMG is going to try to do what he didn't do last time.
Well, I guess he should do his 2-inch move.
Yeah, you can do that. That way I can turn around and knife him.
Sneaking up on him and
A whiff.
no,
No.
not a whiff.
So you get 1 success if you get 3 medals.
3 medals is a success.
Okay, so I have to dodge. White dice, please. And my react is 2. Come on, Baldwin. Dodge this thing so we can get the.
No problem. But that does
Let's take that.
cost you.
Okay, next card. Timer. I don't want any more timers. None of these order cards do anything for me. Doesn't do any good.
Okay.
I need to
And-
use those a lot earlier in the game
Me.
because they're all for sneaking around mainly.
Okay. Moving up to
Oh.
and taking a shot.
Not going to attack with the dog.
Or can
I
I?
got to attack with the dog.
Okay.
Got to.
Alrighty.
What's the point of having a dog if you don't sick them on somebody?
Alright. So
Got a brawn of 2.
that's probably better than my shoot, huh?
Yeah, he shoots 1.
Okay. And hand to hand is brawn.
So you'll get. Does the dog have certain dice, or you just use the? Provide 2 white dice. Aggression. What's aggression? Reroll the medal results if the fighter had a clear view,
Okay. So I get a dice for clear view.
and then any medals you get to reroll.
Okay. So 3 white dice
Okay, the dog is charging Baldwin.
with 3 white dice.
3 white dice. Has a good ring to
See
it.
how they run.
Oh, he's got medal effects.
Oh, that was
So he has the aggression medal effect is re-roll the medal result if the fighter had a clear view. So I think you can only re-roll 1 of them.
well. I called that was right in the middle,
Oh, so you re-roll.
so I re-rolled it.
Okay, so then re-roll the one that you have left.
The metal.
Oh, it makes it.
Wow.
So 3. The dog is ripped into Baldwin.
Hey, never underestimate 3 white dice.
Yeah. Okay then. Baldwin's gonna see if he can knife it.
Or he's got to defend here.
Gotta defend. I got 1.
Okay.
So 1 is blocked. And
Okay.
Two bites go through.
So needing 1s on this. I assume.
Once. Yep. No, he doesn't.
No. But you drop
Trauma tests.
a gray dice because you had more than 1 come through, so you've got to pass it on 1 white dice.
That's 3, right? We passed it.
Ah!
So no effect.
Ah.
Aside from not being able to do anything and being surrounded.
Well, yeah.
All right, McKinnis and his Bren are gonna have to get over here and shoot that dog. Man. That's all there is to it.
Okay. So
So give me a single chevron so I can use. I don't
Oh,
want another timer.
another
I don't want another timer.
you're doing what I did on the play test. It's nothing but cards.
Timers. Not going to be helpful in this situation. I'm going to discard that one.
Hey, you can't.
Oh.
That was before the alarm was raised.
All right then.
I can discard now,
Okay.
not you. And the basic dude,
So he hasn't gone yet. Huh?
he has not. And he's within 15 as I recall. So he could
And
move.
these guys aren't detected. So yeah, he's going to have to go that way toward Baldwin.
So he can move 2.
SMG doesn't have a 10-inch range. He's
Oh.
within 10. That doesn't look like it.
So I couldn't do that. Bummer.
You just have to advance towards him.
So here we come.
Advance.
And that's going to be
No successes.
no successes.
Nope.
So we're just coming around 4 inches.
Okay. So that guy's just come around towards Baldwin 4 inches. Because my pair over there is not detected yet. All right, good. I'll take that.
Actually, you fired your Bren, didn't you?
Was that this turn?
Well, he's detected up there in
He's
the
detected, yeah.
tower.
Yeah, he's detected.
So would I? So I would.
That's
Don't I
right.
have to go?
Towards the nearest guy, yeah. I guess you're right. Yeah, so he would have to, how the hell would he even do that? I guess he'd have to go through the door.
So I guess I'd come
And
around.
then we're in close, then we've been detected there because you're now in close watch. So you came around and spotted these two guys kind of sneaking around this way.
Okay.
All right, well, my Bren is going to, they haven't gone yet, so they can take him out, hopefully. And then my Bren is going to fire that dog. That's, you got to take him down. He's a little bit, he's a problem. All right, so the Bren's getting 3 white dice plus a 4th white dice for having a clear view. Unless you got a card or something. Which I'm sure you do. You got a million cards, don't you?
I got 3 cards.
Or is that me?
That was last game.
Okay. All right, McInnes, the Bren again at this guy here. Shooting at 2, 4 dice. 2.
Can't duck.
Okay, strength 2. Come on, Bren.
Oh,
crap. Damn you,
Okay.
Bren.
So
First time that Bren hasn't killed something.
Oh, I need a white die.
A white die.
So I dropped the gray die because you had 2 through.
Yep, so if you can get some trauma through here, yes. So that's going to flip. So he can't activate next turn, which is,
Fairly big deal.
that's a big deal for me.
And it wasn't a great result, but it's
I'd rather kill him, but I'll take it.
okay. Back to me.
So you can start bringing me your
Hooper.
reserves.
So who's got what's the longest range weapons I've got?
You
Rifles.
got a rifle. Both, they all have 1 rifle.
Okay.
This is 1
What's
rifle.
the range on a rifle?
20 inches.
But I can't come in and shoot anyway, can I?
No.
But I can come in and move towards you now.
No.
Before I couldn't see those guys, so I was just ignoring them. But now I can come in and move towards these guys.
I think it says you have to advance towards the objective.
No. You always advance towards the nearest spotted dude.
Even when you're coming in from reserve.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So moving on to the table, defenders make an advance action towards the nearest objective, or if the mission does not use objectives, the center point of the table. Other actions are not allowed. Or, oh no, wait, or the nearest detected enemy within 15 inches.
Yeah.
As normal.
Right. I thought so.
All right, bring it in then.
Okay. So, white die.
White die.
Moving on in. Woo! So that's going to be a 8-inch move. Hello. Excuse me, can I see some papers?
Hey, friend target.
You already fired.
Finally.
Your friend target 5 here. Your friend fired already.
It's all right. You need another turn. Andre brought in some. Oh, you got to pass the smarts test, Andre.
No, I don't.
Why?
Because it's not the first. It's not the same turn as the end of the
Oh, I thought it
alarm
was
being
the-
raised.
Oh, so I thought it was the second time they tried to come in.
No, it's if you try and come in on the same turn that the alarm is raised, you have to pass the
Okay.
smarts test.
Okay. Well, anyway, these guys advanced towards the nearest detected enemy, which is these guys.
Ah!
That's these guys. Is it grenade time again? It's got to be. I'll figure it out. What am I going to do with them? I'm going to have to move them 2 inches and throw another grenade.
Unlike if you throw a grenade from right there, it could be really bad.
There's no scatter or anything. So
Well, there is blast.
yeah, blast, and that's 2 inches, right? So as long as I'm not within 2 inches of you, I should be fine. Or if I don't roll the, if I don't roll that, let's see here, grenade, indirect and blast. So I got to get more than 2 inches from you, which I can. If I move out this way. So they're going to move out into the middle of the street here. We're moving out, guys.
Moving on out.
More than 2 inches from. So we will throw a grenade, which is 3 white dice. 2 white and a gray. And then I guess I get a third white dice as clear line of sight.
Yeah,
I don't think I did that last time with the grenade.
I think you did.
So shooting of 2. Okay, here we go. I moved I moved my 2 inches for my shoot action. We're going to toss another grenade over here. So 2 white dice and a gray plus 1 for the clear line of sight. So we're going to have Shay throw it. Shooting of 2. Oh man, only one hit.
But I don't have a duck reaction.
Okay, see if we can kill one of these boys. So let's roll for, we'll put it on the SMG. Nope. Man, don't do it.
Well, no, I have to do a
Trauma check.
trauma check. Nothing.
Passes. Man, I needed at least to suppress those guys and keep them out.
Well, you should have. You shouldn't have thrown the grenade 15 feet over my head.
Maybe I should have just used my SMG.
Maybe. And it's me again.
He still has reserves. Yeah, you don't make it in there sneaky, forget about it.
White dice. That'll be 8 inches. And we're observed. Oh.
What?
I shouldn't have moved up so close with those guys. You wouldn't have actually seen them.
Oh, because of the close range, yeah.
I was going to say they weren't spotted, but they were because I was
Okay.
right on top of you.
Andre brought the 2 para-gendarmes, so yeah, it's not looking good for me here. Suddenly the German, all the guys that are hanging around in the city are showing up. And then these guys were in close Watch.
And it's my last dude.
And I don't have anything left.
And is that 2 successes or no? That's no successes.
That's no success. Yeah.
So
Your react's only 1 with him.
just gonna come in 4.
Okay, so we'll move on. I gotta hope to get my officer first.
Which is going to be tough because he's only got his 2 beans in there versus all these other peons
Yeah.
cluttering up the bag for you.
Not gonna
Your
be easy.
timers?
Not gonna be easy. Okay, here we go. Give me my officer, Andre.
Yeah. It would be lucky if you get it. Oh,
Oh, Andre
that's
got a
still
timer.
pretty lucky.
That's the one you're.
Oh, I should draw a different one.
There's Andre's card. She hasn't used a card. They used 1 card so far. That's it. Yeah, it's not looking good. I needed to be a lot more sneaky. I should have never. Well,
Actually, I can redraw.
redraw.
Yeah, because the alarm's been raised, so I'm going to discard that and choose another card. That was I could delete one of your non-detected, but at this point, that's not really a thing.
Delete one of my non-detected. What does that mean? You think I'm detected?
And I don't think I can do it more than once.
Probably not.
Okay.
All right, now draw my officer. Please.
Actually, it doesn't matter who draws your officer, so long as somebody draws him.
I get to go. Hey,
You get to
Bren or Bren? Bren? I guess I need this.
Bren?
He's more important. Let's see if we can.
Yo, Bren!
Let's see if we can even reach him. I'm sure we can. 25-inch range.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. So we're gonna.
25-inch range on a 36-inch board.
So we're gonna get 4 white dice. The Bren. Come on, Bren. And they're gonna have to use their duck.
Hey,
Is the porn lady back?
Yeah.
no, she's still on timeout. It's all right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go. Bren gun.
So you're shooting
These
guys?
guys on arms. Yep. No, these guys.
these guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to just take my chances. with this
Or
all.
actually, I don't know that I need that yet.
Not yet. So the Bren is going to fire over here. Need 2s. 3. 3 successes. Come on, Bren. Gonna dodge. Got
One
1
of them. So 2 come through.
So we'll roll even 2 on this guy here. Nope, the other guy. Man,
So that means I'm rolling,
trauma.
but I should only be making 1 trauma roll.
The first was a dodge roll.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, I don't think, oh,
Just do 1.
so it's just 1 trauma for the, so
Yeah.
2 came through, so I lose the gray die though, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it's 1 each.
All right, Andre.
What's so hard
You gotta
about this
stop rolling
game?
1s.
What's so hard about this?
So Andre's. Oh, that's my officer. Yes.
Ah!
It's all coming together. I want to charge the light. Can I just go run over there with my natural charge? Ignore everybody. Because if I have to just sit here and fight, then I'll never make it. Because there'll just always be guys pouring in, and I'll never get to the objective. So, yeah, this should,
Unless we're missing something, but I don't see, according to the rules anyway, that you can.
there's no other type of move. It's advance or sneak or fight or shoot. That's it.
Yeah, if you're engaged, if you're all entwined with a bunch of guys, you can't get away with them. You got to deal with them.
I think that you should be able to do a basic smarts test to move towards an objective as well, not just a different fighter. I mean, that should be a rule, I think. Because having to just sit and fight everyone, because they can just keep piling in, you'll never
Yeah.
get there. But if I can make an advance, a smarts test and just break off, maybe that's like a house rule right there.
Well, not really what the video is, though.
Yeah, I guess we don't want to start adding house rules in our first game.
I mean, that's just. I mean, this is just things for the wrap up.
All right, I guess I'll have to fight the dog guy. So let's do knife. No, he's better at shooting. He's a 3 shooting. So I'll fire my pistol. Fire my pistol at the dog guy.
I think you're gonna have to move back to do that, though. You got to be 2 inches away.
Can I move this way? I can move any direction.
Yeah. You can go 2 inches,
Towards the objective.
getting a little more distance. Yeah,
That works. Okay. I'm going to have Baldwin move 2 inches towards the objective. And we're going to fire at the dog guy with 3 shots. And my shooting is a 3. Ooh,
Wow.
3 go through. So do your dodge. I'm still trying to get to the objective. I don't know if it'll happen. But
Well, actually, so if you keep taking out all my dudes, I can't take you out.
that's true.
So doing a dodge.
Doing a dodge. To react for a gendarme is 1.
Not gonna make it.
So 3 go through.
Ouch.
So I gotta get a 1 though. Come on. Got him.
Got it.
Finally. Dog guy dead. That was good. Next card.
This guy went this turn.
I don't think so. No, he hasn't gone yet. This thing just wasn't in the bag.
He was just standing on. He was hiding his.
He was hiding it. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to face Baldwin. He can go now though.
But so would he be better in hand to hand? Probably not. It's all the same, isn't it? He'll get more shooting.
It's a gendarme. Gendarme is shooting 1 and yeah, it's brawn 1, so it's the
So I
same.
get 3 shots with the SMG.
A lot better chance to shoot him down.
So I'm gonna go 2 inches like that, so I can be behind you. So I'm out of line of sight.
Okay.
So that'll give me a gray die. And I had line of sight the whole time, so that gives me another white die. Right?
Yep.
So that's what I'm rolling.
Yep, the gendarme, he's going to move over and fire, try to gun him down.
I managed to get behind him.
That 2-inch move. So shooting of 1, 2 have gone through. Metal
What's
effect
my
is
metal?
spread, so nothing.
The
It actually would have spread to him if I didn't kill him. But he's dead, so it doesn't matter. So
Okay.
2 go through.
Yep.
So I will take a duck. I got a duck.
You got a duck.
I do duck 1 of them. So I'm out of action, so I can no longer. So being out in the open, forget it. Stay behind the fence.
Okay, so 1 went through.
1 went through. Strength 1.
And it's
What is it?
a 2.
Oh, thank God. That would have been it. That would have been game.
So you do your trauma check.
Which I
You got
pass.
Okay.
All right. Next card. Do I even have anything left? I think I'm out. I'm done.
Well, you get a card.
Oh, yeah. Another card. The last card. Is it any good? Nope. Oh, no. Free. Yeah. Not really. Okay. So one thing I learned, these cards are designed for early game, not late game.
Okay, my dudes.
So use the
Hey.
cards early.
These guys
So you still got these guys over here.
haven't gone yet. He hasn't gone yet.
Nope. I think if you kill another guy, it's over. Or no. If you achieve your secondary objective, you win. But in your prior test games, did you manage to complete an entire stealthy mission? No. We got pretty close.
On the introductory.
Yeah, okay. The intro beginner game, Andre could have made it. But we played this exact mission. I did actually win that game, but
Yeah.
not stealthy.
Yeah, but you pulled it off fairly easily. Okay.
I think if you use the cards right and you actually tried to do stealth a little bit better, it probably would work.
Yeah, SMG from behind.
Andre's gonna have this guy here fire these guys. SMG.
White dice.
So you're gonna be getting an extra gray dice for behind, an extra white dice
for
being
line of sight.
line of sight. And he's a shooting of 2.
That's
Three
hits.
successes
And
and
metal
spread.
effect is spread.
So it's spread between both of these guys.
Do I get to roll anything?
No, it's just spread. So you want to put the 2 on the SMG or the rifle?
SMG.
So the first thing I'll do is
Duck.
a duck, which means they can't do anything.
Yep.
Okay, we'll duck with the
Well,
SMG.
they both duck. I mean,
I got 1. So 1 saved.
oh, but so I guess you could choose which one it saves.
Oh, let's take it off this guy.
Okay. So
So roll to kill. They each took 1 hit. So
that's
strength
one white
1.
dice each, right?
Yep.
Okay, so SMG
He's dead. He killed the Shays down.
and
Damn you, Andre. Dignan is down as well.
which I was actually kind of hoping that we'd have the guy stay up because then he'd have to take a extra trauma test for being close to somebody who went down.
No, he was just gunned down.
But you don't have to take a trauma if you're not alive.
No. That's the one good thing about being dead.
There's no trauma.
No,
Okay.
not anymore.
This is yours, but you're done, right?
I'm done.
So it comes back to me.
I think you won. Let me see how long is this video. Damn, it's an hour and 24 minutes already?
No shit.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That is a long video. What time is it?
I bet it's not that late.
10:19.
Yeah.
It's pretty late.
Well,
so
not for an hour and 20-minute video.
I saw something in here about
It's
the
over,
game ends immediately when either side completes their secondary objective.
and that's to
So
kill half your
secondary
force.
objective, take out at least half the original number of fighters, which you've taken out 3. No, I got, yeah. So that's it. That's game.
Uh,
I've lost half.
oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's game over.
Wow.
I'm not recording. Dang it. How'd that happen?
Okay. So I'll get ready to wrap this up.
So does this last guy attack or
Yeah, it's over.
it's over?
Okay, well, game over. Andres completed his secondary objective, which is take out half the attacking force. And it says that the game ends then, so we'll come back and wrap it up, which is crazy. Whoever heard of the game ending when you complete your secondary objective? It's like,
I was wondering about that. Is that what they
Or
really
said-
mean?
that's what it says.
No, I understand, but is that what they really mean?
Yeah, it says game ends immediately when either side completes their secondary objective or if all the attackers with demo charges are dead. which they are not, but they will be. All right, let's get ready to wrap it up here. Man, I can't believe that was an hour and 24-minute long video. Man.
Well,
Didn't
there's a
even see
lot
it.
of video of little random actions.
Yeah.
It all adds up.
All right, so here we are to wrap up our very first game of 0200 hours. The SAS did not obviously blow up the searchlight, so the searchlight will still be lighting up British bombers, and more British bomber crews will die because we failed our mission, sadly. So, yeah, it's so this game, this particular mission, I want to mention the cards, the order cards for the SAS. Looking through them, and I didn't really read through them very well, and now I realize that they seem to be mostly designed for early game because they all start with a sneak and kind of give you a secondary action after the sneak. There's very few that don't start with your first action being a sneak. So sneaking is important.
Tough to understand you when you got a cigar in your mouth.
It's all right, my battery's almost dead. Yeah. Okay. So that's the main thing is that the order cards, use them early. Don't wait till the end. There's not a lot of combat related order cards.
And you could also be discarding those as they come up before the alarm is raised.
Yes, that's something you can do as well. But you only have, these guys only have 10 of those. Andre's got 20, so it's a lot easier for him to discard than it is.
But then if you know what you're looking for
Yeah.
in those cards.
If you learn the cards, I don't know the cards. I should have probably read through all of them before the game and been ready for them, but I did not. So
Yeah.
that's partially my fault to not have used them when I maybe could have had a chance to use them.
It's also kind of cool just not knowing what's coming up. And
Yeah. So your cards, or did you have anything? Oh yeah, the street light.
so, yeah, that was the last one I pulled.
Huh.
So everybody was already detected at that point. So the lights didn't really matter.
That would have been great for sneaking in if we were sneaking in.
The Defender has some really cool cards.
Yeah,
I didn't necessarily get them, but there's one that allows you to place some guys in a barracks, which means you can stick them into a sleeping in a building someplace, which I could have had them sleeping in the church.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Plus, you got the search. There's one that's a searchlight that goes out and spots guys,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
So I didn't get real great cards. I did have one that allowed me to move the objective point 6 inches, which even if Travis got over there and tried to set the charge, I just plopped that down, and all of a sudden he's in the wrong spot.
Out in the open.
So that would have really jacked him up, I think, if I had enough guys left to,
Who moved the searchlight?
which I did.
Who was there? Yeah, I think the game for me, I think went south when Baldwin couldn't kill that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I had like
was
what
pretty
5
wild.
dice, even 2s, and
Yeah, he should have
you should have
gone
knifed
down
that
early. Yeah.
Yeah, because then I was going to kill him, and then we were going to start sneaking up. But that scenario really just threw my whole game plan off. Sadly.
Yeah. Well, and you really got to stay stealthy, which
And stealth is not my forte.
part of it might, you had your guys all spread out. Having them operate in pairs might be beneficial also. That way, if you have a failure, the other guy can come in and maybe take the guy down. Well, except when you do the close combat thing, if you don't take him down, you wind up, you're in that close observation thing and you get a marker. So you're detected. So yeah, if you fail a takedown,
Yeah.
it's going to usually be bad.
But if you're coming in stealthy from behind, you got 5 dice. You should be able to.
It's usually
with
going to
your
happen.
character,
Yeah.
You should be able to take them down. That was just a fluke not to do it.
No, because, well, we did this basically exact same mission as a play test, and Travis just rolled over me. I mean,
Yeah, that mission turned out a lot different than this one.
I'm
I did blow it.
amazed at how this one came out after how easy it was for him on that first
That
mission.
dice rolling you had was you were rolling those 1 chevrons like
Yeah.
like an unlimited amount of single chevrons on almost every single dice roll towards the end.
It
The kill shots, the ducks, the trauma test, everything was passing.
yeah. I guess I'm just really surprised that, that bit of luck just completely shifts the dynamic of the game.
Yeah, it's tough for the defenders at the start. They're kind of just following the patrol, and you have to kind of get lucky. And hopefully, you spot someone, or hopefully, someone epic whiffs like this guy did.
Yeah, well, and there's really no decisions. You're just basically on autopilot until the alarm sounds. And there's a few choices you can make and a few little tweaks you can try and do to hopefully detect somebody, because until you detect them, you can't even shoot until the alarm's been raised. And the only way to really do that is by detecting people.
Yeah, so it's definitely a different game playing the defender than the attacker. The attacker has more leeway, obviously, to move and do stuff the way they want. The one thing that Andre and I were talking about off camera was, so like Baldwin here, when you have these 2 guys here, all he could do is go out. You can't disengage. Like, I wanted him to ignore them and go towards the objective and plant the bomb, but there's no way to do that. There's no, you got an advance move, you got a sneak move. That's really your only 2 moves.
And those are both constrained when you're by who you're near, and they have to be toward an enemy.
Yeah, it's very clear. So I was already suggesting a house rule for us, which because you can pass a basic smarts test and go after an enemy that's further away, or that's not the closest, I should say.
Which you actually did that.
I did that, but I'm thinking there should be a rule in the advance to ignore everyone and just go towards the objective with your advance if you pass your test,
Or jump into cover. I mean,
or just move. Just move in a different direction.
at the point that you had everybody converging on you here, you were screwed.
So there should be a. It would
And
be
especially when you were back here, you were actually 4 inches from being able to duck into cover.
Yeah, but unless we're missing something, we don't think we are, because we read through the movement rules, advance. It clearly says towards the nearest visible enemy or whatever within 15. Or if you want to pass the smarts test, you can go after an enemy that's further, but there's no alternative.
There's no allowance for outside the box
Yeah, so once the alarm's raised and once everyone starts shooting, you basically have to move towards enemies and fire and shoot. I guess maybe there's a way, if you can get out of close, you could sneak off. It is possible you could sneak off and lose your eyeball.
Yeah.
That is something that didn't happen in this game, just the way that it worked out, but it is possible to sneak off and try to get out of sight.
If you'd have been able to take him down, then you wouldn't have been under close observation.
Oh, yeah.
You could have done a freeze action and possibly lost eyeballs.
Yeah.
And
There's definitely ways to get back into hidden. There's ways for that, and that's one of the things you just have to learn in the game is how to set that up. You don't want to go take this guy out, and then I'm going to melt back into the shadows over here with a sneak action. I didn't do that. Of course, we haven't played this very often, so I'm playing it like, bolt action. I'm running up there, I'm going to knife this guy, I'm going to turn around and shoot this guy. It's like, that's not how this game works.
Well, and in the flavor of what the game is, it is really about staying hidden and sneaking in and taking people down silently. And when you're not able to do that, this is what happens.
Yeah, it turns into a shootout, and then
And you're gonna eventually lose the shootout because I've got twice the numbers that you do.
guys keep pouring in. That's the thing. Another thing, it's like if you would have just kept feeding these guys in, and I never would have gotten a chance to go to the objective. Because as long as there's an enemy within 15, I have to keep going after them. So, but that's just part of the game. I mean, I still think there should be, or I still wish there was a mechanic to break off or go a different direction, a smarts test or something. I mean, I understand that you're supposed to not get into a situation where you're surrounded. That's a dumb idea. And if you're in that situation, you should, you made the bed, so there it is.
But, could you be smart enough to dive behind the pile of sandbags instead of trying to fight your way out of it?
Yeah, so some kind of test or something would be a cool idea, just to help out if you get in that situation. But again, I should have never gotten in that situation. I should have killed that guy and then been back over here and sneaking up, and
We
it really
definitely
screwed me up.
don't necessarily understand the dynamics of, operating in pairs, operating singly, and maybe not taking the silenced pistol was a bad move.
The silenced pistol, yeah, because I would have shot him.
Maybe you should have, because you chose the Bren over the silenced pistol. Maybe that was a bad move.
Yeah, the silenced pistol would allow me to shoot that guy from cover.
Yeah.
The silenced weapon would be really good.
The Bren was great for at this point in the game.
Yeah,
But at this point in the game, either you basically won or you've lost.
Well, my whole point was I wanted to sneak up and plant the charge, have the Bren up here to lay down covering fire while we ran off. But we never even got the charge planted because somehow, I don't remember what happened. These guys turned around and he rolled an eyeball.
Yeah.
That was what got him.
And you couldn't, and he froze and he still didn't lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And him getting detected when these guys were right there was,
That was huge.
that screwed me up.
And was the frustrating part for me as the defender in the practice game was I was just walking around in circles and I could never detect anybody.
Yeah.
Travis didn't get any of those odd eyeball detections.
Yeah.
I never got to see anybody, and it was just takedown after takedown.
We should have recorded the first game.
Uh,
It was a totally different game. I snuck in, I planted. Yeah, that game. I mean, there was still shooting, but there was a lot more sneaking in that one. But I mean, that's just how it plays out sometimes. That's what happens in games.
Well, we're both very clear. The whole trick is, as attacker, you've got to stay undetected, and that's just Parmont.
Yep. So yeah, it's a fun game. I mean, it's a good sign. It's a totally different game, same mission twice, and two totally different results, and two totally different. I mean, both games couldn't have been more different. We didn't record the first one, obviously, but just from experience, yes, it's the same mission. It worked out totally different. So. Anyway, this video is getting quite long now, so let us know what you guys think. Obviously, we haven't mastered this game yet.
Well,
Not
we were
players.
trying to focus on not butchering the rules too badly, which with as little play as we've had, I think we did okay. I think we caught most of the errors we were making as we went along.
Yeah, there's going to be some.
But apologies for whatever we did.
Plus, we were trying to. There was a couple scenarios where we did stuff that we might not normally have done just to try to get that into the video to show off a mechanic. At least twice, I think we did that. So I don't think that probably had much. I think the biggest thing was that, and then him getting the eyeball.
Yeah,
Both my guys getting detected.
two guys. Well,
with the demo charges.
both your characters getting detected.
Yeah, that didn't help.
No, because I had to go for them because they were the ones that were detected, and they're the only ones with the demo charges.
Yeah, so that spelled the end for this SAS mission. So anyway, thanks to Graham for sending us this. It's a fun game. It's going to be one of these hard to master games. But I think once you get the cards, the order cards down, and you know how to use them, you know how to kick guys out, you know how to use all the rules, it'll be really cool to be able to sneak in and plant that charge and sneak out. I think it could be done. It definitely could be done. It would take some skill. It would take a little bit of luck, but it's possible. So, yeah. So anyway, thanks to Andre too for coming out.
Last comment. I don't know if it was intended or not, but I I think this would actually work pretty well, or could be fairly well adapted as a solo game. The way the defenders, it's pretty well defined in how they move and what they're going to do, and I think this would play out pretty well for those of you that need a solo game that you're not able to get somebody over. This could be it.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if there's any, if there was an intent there, but it does have a feel where it would be reasonably easily adaptable to a solo play.
And you could easily solo just to practice sneaking. Because the guys considered detected are always on a set, they're random or they're on the circuit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could easily just practice sneaking solo. So, yeah. So that's a good point by Andre there. And so we're going to go ahead and call it and check out our social media stuff, Instagram or Facebook page, and our Patreon, of course, if you want to get a behind the scenes look and help the channel out and help us improve, you can join that. So anyway, with that, we'll say thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Yeah, that's a long ass video. Long ass video.
Damn.
Hour and 40 minutes.
That's pushing a new record, isn't it?
That's close to a record.
Of course, there was 10 minutes of that as the intro.
Well, it's got all the new game fluff on it too.
We got a 3-hour live stream. Yeah, thanks.
I did wonder who brought the Bren on a stealth mission. That would be Travis.
I told you I don't do stealth. Any video game I've ever, any kind of game, like video games are supposed to have stealth, I just wind up shooting like within 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what happens when you do miniatures with a guy that actually carried a saw in real life.
What I want to do is, I want to light shit up with the saw or the Bren on the stuff.
How come you forgot the silencer for the Bren?
All right, guys, we're going to end this one. It's been a long one, so thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time.